It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome to the northwest side of Waukee here at Northwest High School for yet another installment of the Battle of Key. It's the Waukee Warriors at 10-3, number 4 in the IGHSAU rankings, taking on the 10th ranked Waukee Northwest Wolves. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson back with you once again here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dar, I feel like this is the most anticipated matchup every single time the season comes around, whether that be baseball, basketball, softball, everything. This is the matchup everybody wants to see.
You mean basketball-wise?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. Yeah, it's almost become, it used to be Bally-Dowling was kind of heated there, but this is also, it's become that way. And maybe just because it's a little newer, it seems to have more of the attention on it.
Waukee won for the first time on the girls' side. Last time these two teams met back on December 5th, a 59-44 win over the Wolves. Waukee Northwest picking things up as of late. They've won 3 out of their last 5. Only losses coming to Dowling Catholic and Ankeny Centennial. Wins over Southeast Polk and Valley. Coach Powell might be figuring something out here in Northwest.
Yeah, they Tuesday night did the game at Southeast Polk. They were up 14. And kind of late, Southeast Polk came back on them, had it down to 4, but they ran out of time. With about 20 seconds ago, they got it down to 4. And but yeah, they're starting to. You could be right there. New coach kind of getting things together, and then Waukee has just been kind of solid throughout the entire season here.
Yeah, 3-5, or 3 out of their last 5 have been wins. Only losses are to Johnston and Dowling Catholic. 2 of the best teams in the CIML. You would have liked to maybe get that one over Dowling, but then they got wins over Valley, Des Moines Roosevelt, and Ankeny by 4. But they've struggled here on the road in Waukee Northwest. That's for certain, and you always know it's going to be close between these two teams. Waukee averaging 60 points per contest, Northwest 55 per contest. Both teams giving up about 45 points per game as well. Another thing we got to factor into tonight, Dar, we always talk about the crowds are big.
Yeah.
This crowd is always the biggest crowd. Also, these student sections are here. I mean, they have to get here early for the boys' game, but they have to deal with a pretty tough environment here.
They get here and turn out, and even with the cold tonight, and by the time we get out here, I guess the wind chill is supposed to be dropping even more.
Yeah.
But, they're here, and I think early on, because they were the so-called new school, Northwest, there was a little more incentive to prove, hey, we belong, and that's why they've had the streak here against Waukee until they, just the win the other day. But and then it's going to all even out too as we move along. But and that's a good part about it. It's not a rivalry until one team wins once in a while, and then it really becomes more of a rivalry too.
Waukee trying to become the first team in this rivalry to sweep both games, both times in the regular season. It's not been done yet by one school. Waukee boys have kind of broken that up the last couple of years as of late. So we're going to step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back for your starting lineups and opening tip-off. You're watching Waukee versus Waukee Northwest on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiamondAuto.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there, move it, move it, move it!
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee and Waukee Northwest taking a look at some of the star players to keep an eye out for Waukee. They're led by a junior who's been playing since she was a freshman. Emily Sorensen, 13.5 points per game. They kind of run everything through her. If she gets in foul trouble, though, they can be in some trouble as well.
Yeah, that can be a problem, but they have 4 scorers averaging in double figures to Northwest 3.
Yeah.
So, you know, that they do have other people who can pick up the slack there if need be.
Waukee Northwest led by their senior leader, Sadie Moss, another one who's been there a while, obviously has been here since the school transferred over. Almost 12 points per contest. She's kind of that dominating force down low.
Yeah, she really, you know, gets them going. And then the other night, Aliyah Al-Hamid, she hit some key shots against Southeast Polk when they were kind of covering Moss, not letting her get the looks. And Al-Hamid stepped up, and then Romy Croat, the freshman, a great freshman who could step up and help out on the scoring end, too.
She's probably been the biggest surprise, if anything. She has been the big go-getter. She's had a couple good breakout games. She can be really, really crucial down the stretch for Waukee Northwest as well. We're going to step aside for one more quick break for the national anthem. We'll be back for the opening tip-off. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Lexi Hall, Ava Talent, and Madeline Tharp. For Northwest, we have Kira Giesman, Maya Spaceto, Sarah Anderco, Lauren Dunn, Kylie Sadiq, and Katie Basta. Our officials for tonight's game, as assigned by the Central Iowa Metro League, are Mr. John Getting, Mr. Will Dotson, and Mr. Tyler Wellendorf. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Waukee. A 5'8" senior, number 2, Kirsten Howard. A 5'9" junior, number 4, Emily Sorensen. A 5'9" senior, number 14, Mara Yokel. A 5'11" senior, number 30, Sophia Holt. And a 5'10" sophomore, number 44, Marin Sallow. Head coach of the Warriors is Danielle Franklin Trinity. And now, here is tonight's starting lineup for your Northwest Wolves. A 5'7" senior, number 10, Aliyah Al-Hamid. A 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Fana Ellis. A 6'1" freshman, number 24, Logan Vogt. A 5'9" freshman, number 32, Ruby Hurley. And a 6'1" senior, number 34, Sadie Moss. Head coach of the Wolves is Sam Howell.
Well, we are ready to go here from Waukee Northwest. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker with you here this evening. 2 top 10 teams in the CIML, and Dar, as the beginning of the end of the season gets closer and sub-states will have to come out, for teams like Northwest, you could use a win here because you want to host a home court advantage game if you get to the postseason.
You want as much advantage as you can get. So far it's been Johnston and then the rest of the field, but you want to make your path to try to challenge them as easy as you can get throughout the season here, and getting these wins late would do that.
The top 8 ranked teams get home court advantage through the postseason, so that kind of helps you out. Waukee sitting in 4th. They're not safe, but they're in a decent spot at 10-3 overall. Waukee Northwest has flirted with 500 all season. They sit at 7-6 and look for a big win tonight. We're off and running from Waukee Northwest High School. Waukee is in all gray, and Northwest is in white with blue stripes. Emily Sorensen goes baseline and gets it in to go off glass.
We talked about it. She's the driver. She takes it right to the hoop there to get it started.
Her growth from her freshman year is impossible. I mean, she's just been so good. A lot of this team has grown up with the head coach, Franklin, who was also the new head coach when this team became a thing after the split.
Yeah.
Maranzalo gets it poked away from behind. Nicely done by number 24, Logan Vogt. And here comes Northwest. Vogt for three, and it goes.
Just good passing there to find her open. Find the open player.
Take and make the three ball, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Mara Yokio goes all the way to the other side and gets the layup to go.
And it would seem a run and gun game would favor Waukee a little more than it would Northwest. They tend to run a little more control.
Waukee averaging 60 per contest. Sadie Moss backs down Sophia Hope and gets the layup. Northwest averaging 55. Both teams giving up around 45 per contest. Sorensen for three, and it splashes home. What a start here from Northwest.
Yeah, she's off to a red-hot start. And we'll see how much the back and forth goes if one team can get on a run here.
First time these two teams met, Waukee won 54-49, or excuse me, 59-44. Going to get a foul on Mara Yokio trying to go down low. And in that game, you and I both called that slow start for Waukee. Eventually kind of figured things out. Take a look at the replay on the other end for the three-pointer by Emily Sorensen. Perfect splash home. And Northwest on the inbound. Sadie Moss working her way down low and gets the turnaround layup.
And that's, if it's working, keep doing it. She's been posted up in there, getting the bucket.
Her growth has also been phenomenal here over the last couple seasons. A long shot won't go by Sophia Hope. Emily Sorensen finds herself the rebound. And we're going to have a whistle. And I'm not sure what the call was. I don't know if the clock didn't reset or what, but it'll go in.
I think it was a shot clock. It didn't, because I don't think it hit.
They're going to say it hit the backboard.
Yeah. I don't think it hit iron, though.
No.
And then they.
Sophia Hope hands off. Maranzalo gets caught up. Hope down low, somehow got it around number 24, Logan Vogt, but Hope knocks the layup down.
Yeah, Vogt came around, but a little slow getting around, and Zalo got good position on her.
Vanna Billick all the way and gets it blocked away. Nicely done down low. Billick, a well-known name if you watched volleyball this past season. Waukee Northwest state champions at the 5A volleyball level. And that translates better to basketball than some think it does, as that one's thrown out of bounds by Vogt.
Not a little bit of a surprise there. They kind of got the upset in the opening round and then got the momentum going.
It was a wild final against Dowling. Out kicks back outside. Sorensen's going to miss it off to the left. Ball is saved, and now a battle for the ball underneath. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go to Waukee Northwest.
Yeah, Zalo tried to get in there and get it back, but
Zalo will check out. And Gentry Williams, she can handle the basketball. She checks into the ball game here for
she's given him good minutes off the bench all season long.
Another misinterpreted pass by Waukee Northwest, and the Warriors will get it back. Sure, it felt good for Coach Franklin and their team to finally beat Northwest at the beginning of December. You know, finally get that monkey off your back as another turnover's thrown. But, I mean, it definitely probably weighed on you a little bit. You know, you just want to beat the team that's taken care of you most times.
Well, it's just one of those nagging things. Okay, you get it done with, and then you move forward. The idea is to get better and and play at a higher level. And things have been a little sloppy here last couple times down.
I was just about to say, it's been run and gun for a while, and we've gotten kind of sloppy here on both sides. Croat for three, and she knocks down another. He's got 6 already for the Wolves, and Northwest retakes the lead. Again, they're starting to figure things out. They beat ranked Valley, beat Southeast Polk, as Kirsten Hout takes it all the way, and the seniors got her first basket of the night.
And she sees that opening in the lane. She's going to drive.
And those are 2 good wins, don't get me wrong. Valley is definitely not looking the same. Something's up with Valley ever since the winter break. But Romy Croat knocks down another. She's got 3 3-pointers this quarter.
9 of their 13 points.
Williams to Sorensen, and Sorensen knocks down another 3. We're trading baskets here early. She's got 8. And you and I, when we called that Valley game, remember she had a lot of foul trouble, but Waukee kind of stepped up around her. When she gets going, it's just a matter of how do her teammates respond.
Yeah, she was out quite a bit in the second half because of that.
Ophia Hope knocks the ball free. She'll go all the way, misses the layup, gets her own rebound. And Waukee will reset. Kirsten Hauk for 3, and that goes. They'll take it.
Well, it wasn't the best result, but she did get her rebound and kept possession, and they turned it into a 3 instead of the bunny shot she missed.
She was flying down the court. Yeah. She didn't really set herself up well, but it worked in the long run.
It's almost like she was thinking, where's the pressure, and put it up, and there was nothing there.
Both teams are really not missing. 17-13. Nice spin down to the basket. Layup is good by Aaliyah Alamid.
With the kiss off the glass.
Yokiel all the way. Tough layup through contact. No call. We play on. And Alamid will work back down low. And Northwest is quick. Sadie Moss, nice spin. No call. We go on.
Once again, they're leaving a lot of time on the shot clock here, both of them.
Kirsten Hauk all the way. Falls to the ground. Sorensen with the steal. Good effort by the junior. She's got 10. Timeout on the floor. Waukee leads 19-15. Take a breath for both these teams.
Yeah, and you just have to be better with the ball here. That time, Northwest a little careless coming up, and Sorensen sneaks in there. See coming up, and here she just comes right across, pokes it away.
She didn't quit on the play.
And, of course, you're looking up the floor maybe to pass it, and she took advantage of that. Snuck right in there.
A much-needed 30-second break. As you can see, Coach Powell, former coach at Des Moines East, makes the move over here to Waukee Northwest. Coach Franklin, former player at Cedar Rapids, Washington, played at Valpo for college. I think she coached at Valpo a little bit as well. And now gets to come back.
And remember when she first started, she was so excited to be coaching it, and then and that's just grown. She's got the team, getting better too, and she was just so excited to have that job and take it over.
Well, like I said, when she got here, the whole team was freshmen and sophomores. So she knew she was going to have something to work with here. Long down-court pass, again, just ill-advised, and it's another turnover for Waukee Northwest intended for Tatum DeRees.
A little pressure, but not enough. It seemed that they kind of rushed against the pressure and ended up throwing it away.
They're still only trailing by 4. High-scoring affair to start between these two. Zalo's back in. She checked out for just a couple minutes. Sorensen picked up by Croat. Sophia Hope to Zalo for 3 at the wing, and it rims out. Sorensen tries to go for the rebound, can't quite get it, and will lead Northwest basketball.
Man, there was a lot of contact between Sorensen.
A lot of contact here to start the night.
There, yeah.
Still just one foul called the entire ball game, and it's on Waukee.
Looks like Croat got bumped there, but they will get the ball. Now, pressure, and they break it this time.
Northwest almost set that up like a football play. They all sat at the front of the half-court line. Hard pass down low, fight for the basketball. Sorensen and Moss. And it'll be a jump ball headed to Waukee's way.
You got to give her a better entry pass because if you get it in there to her, she's going to
do something.
Work with it. And then, too, if they start sagging, she can kick it back out. But got to be a little better entry pass in there.
She's so talented on the block. Really good at spinning away from her defender. Out. Hands over to Gentry Williams. Gentry's got a lot of speed. She kicks back outside for a trailing three by Sorensen, and it rattles in. Boy, what a start. 13 points for the junior, Emily Sorensen.
There's the penetration and the kick out.
40 seconds to go on the clock in the first quarter. Crow pushes her way inside and somehow gets the layup to go. That's her first non-three-pointer of the night. She's got 11. Shot clock is dead. And a very exciting first quarter. Waukee doesn't care. Zalo goes all the way and gets the layup to go.
Wow. We're seeing that lanes and they're attacking the basket.
She got good minutes last year as a freshman, has stepped up big here in her second season. Expect a lot more as the seasons go on. 5 to go, Crowed outside. Tatum DeVries for three, that won't fall. And that will finish the end of the wild first quarter. Waukee on top, 24-17. We'll take a break and catch our breath. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Gar Davison with you here this evening. Second quarter ready to get going. Waukee leads over Waukee Northwest 24-17. High-flying first quarter.
Yeah, each team hit 3 threes. Croak for 3 of them for Northwest, and Sorensen 3 of them for Waukee.
Sadie Moss got caught up down low. Gentry Williams almost saves it. And instead's run right into the crowd. That's the wheelchair section she ran into.
Yeah.
So she's gotta be careful there.
She apologized
Yeah,
to
she
him,
did,
but
very
she
quickly.
was just hustling over there. I don't think they mind.
Waukee has not missed a lot of shots, and they've taken high percentage shots. Northwest, a couple turnovers probably have been the big difference so far. Alamede for 3. Rims out, and Sorensen's on the rebound.
Well, they've gone away from getting it into Moss. She had a couple buckets in the first quarter, and now they kind of got away from that.
Sorensen through a double team, misses, gets her own rebound, and puts it up and in. She's got 15 out of Waukee's 26 points.
That's averaging 13.6, so she's already above that.
That's your average.
No free throw shot, only 1 foul called so far.
Another turnover by Waukee Northwest.
Into the game for the Wolves, number 24, Logan.
The Warriors will get it back.
Vote back in there.
Waukee number 4 in the latest rankings out of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union.
Wolves, number 14.
Recently got a win over Ankeny. And Ankeny got a big win over 4A's number 1 Dallas Center Grimes in DCG, which I know they're a 4A school, but Dallas Center Grimes, defending state champions, they are not a tough team, or not an easy team to beat.
Turnaround by Hope didn't go. So here's where Northwest's got to take advantage of the misses. There we go, inside.
Moss through traffic, can't get it. Fight for the ball. Should be Northwest basketball off the jump. And no, it won't. It'll be Waukee ball.
Hope did a good job of defending that.
Earlier times, she's kind of been hands down.
Yeah.
Still no fouls called on Northwest.
But I still think you keep going to that.
Sorensen, spot up 3.
Whoa.
Why not? My goodness, 18 points for Emily Sorensen.
There's no wind chill there. She's
No.
hot, man.
The lead is 12 for Waukee. How about this start by the Warriors? Moss got triple teamed, and Al-Hamid tries her luck from
There you
three
go.
and splashes it home.
In and out.
I mean, they were. It was a triple team down on the low post.
Your first bucket here of the second quarter. 3 minutes in.
Under 6 to go. Williams, nice floater. Took it all the way and gets the job done.
Yeah, everybody in Waukee is attacking that basket right now.
This is the Waukee team that a lot of people say, well, this is dangerous. I mean, they can get a couple guys or a couple girls on their heels here. Al-Hamid, another three. They kind of struggled against Dowling. We're tied at the end of the third quarter with Johnston. Dragons were able to pull away at the end of that one. Zalo, step back. Whoa!
Bank is open.
As if everything isn't going in tonight. How about that shot? 33-23 is the lead for Waukee. Leah Januitz.
And then
Anna Billick. No, Moss. Good rebound, but another. Nope, they're going to get a foul. They're going to call that a shooting foul.
Shooting foul?
Shooting foul on Sophia Hope.
I didn't think she brought it down to put it back up yet.
Yeah, that's what Coach Franklin's asking about, but no dice. Shooting foul, and Sadie Moss will go to the line for the first time tonight overall. Knocks out her first.
74% free throw shooter. And I was just going to say, Northwest almost got to feel like they got to score every time down now when you get to that 10-point lead. But
it feels like it. Sadie front irons the second one. Sorensen is doubled. Now Northwest bringing a little bit of pressure here. Going to try to catch Waukee off guard. High pass down low by Sorensen goes over Mario Yokiel's head. And if you're Coach Powell, it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But I was just going to say, they're so talented handling the ball that, but there they got just in a little bit of a hurry. And Coach Franklin will probably remind them, hey, slow it down, make the passes. That's the way you beat the press.
Crow, another three. Long, Sadie Moss grabs the rebound. Tries to elbow Sophia Hope out of the way and gets the layup to go. I mean, it's working. You might as well go to her every time. I was just saying, it looked like she kind of elbowed her. You're not allowed to chicken wing.
Crow got, the open three, and then Moss. And, a
little bit.
Hope a little bit of, the body in there, but she's not doing a bad job defending down there.
No. Moss, free throw rims out, and a foul on Moss. That is the first foul of the ball game for Waukee Northwest, and it took an 11 and a half minutes.
And there's only been 2 on Waukee, so.
They saw the overtime JV game and said, pick this up.
Now there's textbook passing.
And Williams Yokiel tried to get fancy with the pass.
Yeah, going across the lane on the bounce pass, you probably lob it over to Hope.
That's what exactly Sophia said. She pointed up. She said, just pass it up.
Throw it up high. A little soccer action, though, with a kick save.
Sorensen, another three. She finally misses. Ball's on the ground, picked back up, and Kirsten Hauk has it. And they'll reset.
Just 2 Wolves going up for it.
Sorensen on a cut down low, and it rims out. I don't know who lost their man, but Northwest caught a break. Al-Hamid for 3. That was forced, and that's out of bounds. She was feeling it for good reason.
If she hits it, that's big. It takes it, to a 4-point ball game. But they've been getting some stops here in the last few times down.
Yeah, Waukee's cooled off just a little bit here. Mara Yokiel all the way, gets blocked, and a foul is called.
Is that Boat?
They're going to get that one on Logan Boat, yes.
That was number 24, Logan Boat. That's her first foul.
So Mara will go to the line for Waukee tonight. First time the Warriors have been at the charity strike.
Mara Yokiel will be the line. She'll have 2 shots.
Her first one misses. Waukee, a 72% free throw shooting team.
And Waukee 69%.
22 Von Pillage into the game for the Wolves.
Second one on the way by Waukee, misses. So a missed opportunity at the line, and Northwest will come back.
Tried to push it a little bit, but Waukee got back.
Trailing by 7. Croat with it. She had 11 in the first quarter, has gone quiet in the second. Alameda all the way, off glass, won't go. Hauk left wide, open for 3. Won't find it. Sorensen fights for the rebound. They go full court to Sophia Hope. She tries a 3, and that won't go. Sorensen, another rebound, gets blocked by Croat, and Northwest has the ball back.
They're letting a little contact go underneath the basket there, aren't they?
Emily Sorensen all over the place on defense. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Waukee, and it'll be Waukee ball.
I don't know what the percentage is long range, but it's got to be not real good in the second quarter here for Waukee, whereas in the first it was like boom, boom, they're hitting everything there.
Both teams have calmed down, that's for sure.
Number 14, Leah Jan Levin into the game for Northwest.
2:50 to go here in the first half. Williams caught up at the top. Hope got a lane baseline through traffic. That should be an offensive foul, and it is. Is that 3 on Hope, or is that 2?
2.
Offensive foul called on
Right idea.
Yeah, Salzo had the other foul. She's got 2.
Lane was open, but not enough.
Well, again, Northwest
they
only chipped the 10-point lead down to 7.
Yeah.
They've had a couple chances to cut it even lower, but
both teams have stalled.
Need to work it here and get a good bucket. Again, look to Moss.
Sorensen almost knocks it out of Croat's hands. He does it again. Ball's on the ground. Again, it'll be Northwest ball, but they're losing a lot of time here.
Yeah, shot clock down to 10 now.
Zalo one-on-one against Sadie Moss. She gets the layup to go.
That was not the greatest pass, but she got control of it.
Sorensen on the low post, gets around 1. Layup won't go. Croat on the rebound, and a foul on Sorensen. Our fouls have picked up significantly in the last 2 minutes. I tell you what, when your 5'9" girl on the floor is leading your team in rebounds, she's working hard underneath.
But, rebound isn't always size, it's hustle
yeah.
and positioning, you know.
Moss on the low post. Moss gets her own rebound and puts it up and in.
She's got 7 here in the quarter, and it's a 3-point ball game. It had been 10.
And a foul on the other end. Kirsten Hauk got contact.
Fouls on number 22, Von Village.
So Hauk will shoot 2 from the charity stripe, and the first one goes.
And here's that case where they've got a couple fouls to give to. If you got an open, layup or something, it doesn't hurt to foul them and stop them at that point.
Rims out, and a rebound taken away by Northwest. Lead is 4 for Waukee. Things have slowed down significantly here in the second quarter. Moss, dangerous pass, sends it back over to Billick. Just over a minute to go. Moss, low post, doubled, off glass, won't go. Moss gets the rebound, and a foul is called.
That was a pretty move the first time, just didn't go, but she kept right at it.
Fouls on number 2, Kirsten Hauk.
And she's carried them along here in this second quarter.
She has. Sadie sinks her first.
Who was that foul on?
I didn't catch that. Might have been on Hout. I think it was.
Yeah.
Moss rims out.
Lead down to 3.
Salo will hold back, and Sorensen will hold back. Sorensen caught up in the corner. Rough possession here for Waukee. Good defense by Northwest. Hout goes all the way. Floater won't fall. And Moss grabs the rebound. 23 seconds to go. Northwest wants to push. Nice pass to DeVries. Or that was Logan Vogt, excuse me. 12 seconds left. Waukee led by 7 at the end of the first quarter break.
Had to lead up to 10 at one point.
1 second. They won't even get a shot off. And that will do it for the end of the first half. What a wild first half. 34-33. Waukee on top of Waukee Northwest. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee leads Waukee Northwest 34-33 at the break. A wild first half. Waukee looked good through the first quarter. Led 24-17, but only puts up 10 in the second quarter. Take a look at the replay at the end of our half as Logan Vogt gets the recipient of a wonderful pass and goes all the way and gets the layup to go. So Northwest looking good so far and trying to get things back together here. Emily Sorensen, she leads all with 18 points in the first half. Very, very impressive so far by the junior. Emily Hauk with 6. Mara Yokiel with 2. Gentry Williams with 2. Sophia Hope with 2. And Marin Zalo with 2. For Waukee Northwest, it is Aaliyah Alamid with 8. Logan Vogt with 2, Romy Croat with 11. She had 11 in the first quarter, and then Sadie Moss really has stepped things up. She's got 12 here altogether. But overall, Dar, I mean, Northwest, very good response.
Yeah, and obviously the hot start cooled off a little bit, but Northwest came back and then feed the post. They got it to Moss, and she's hard to defend down there. Plus, she kicked it out a couple times too, which when you get everybody looking at her, and then she could kick it out, So, Waukee's probably saying, well, let's go back to what we did to start the game. We started out, and they couldn't miss, it seemed like, and then, so we'll see when they come back out if they're shooting a little better. And it wasn't like they were rushing shots or anything either, just,
It's just kind of been one of those games so far, and you expect this type of good basketball in a game like this. Waukee and Waukee Northwest, every game between these two have been so phenomenal. Don't forget, coming up after this, you'll have our game break show, and then it's the boys' side, Waukee and Waukee Northwest. The last time we played here, it was the Cade Kelderman shot that ended up winning the game on a buzzer beater, or almost a buzzer beater, which we all remember that game. So we're in for a good one to finish out the night. We're going to step away for a break. We'll be back for your second half of action. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiamondAuto.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Welcome back to Waukee Northwest High School here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here. We got one more half of basketball coming up here on the girls basketball side. Number 4 Waukee leads number 10 Waukee Northwest 34-33 is your score. Waukee led 24-17 at the end of the first quarter. Northwest has picked things up. It's kind of been the tale of two quarters for both teams in terms of your scores. Emily Sorensen dominated in the first, kind of cooled off in the second. For Northwest, Romy Croat had 11 in the first, didn't score any in the second, but Sadie Moss has picked things up.
Yeah, they started getting it inside to her. Sorensen had 3 threes, 13 points. She did get another 3 and a 2 there, but yeah, it's just the outside. And they had 5 different people score, but they just those outside shots just weren't falling like they were early, and we'll see how they come back. I'm going to assume that Northwest is still going to want to go inside and slow the pace down a little bit too, and keep it more to their liking.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those games that we'll have to wait and see till the very end, because it feels like it's going to go right down to the wire. Waukee and Waukee Northwest. Warriors looking for their second straight win in the series. Got their first ever win in the series back on December 5th. Also curious to see in the second half. We didn't see barely any fouls in the first quarter, and then they kind of picked up in the second. So
yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, we'll see if that changes around too here.
Northwest will get the ball to start things off.
And some of that was, you shoot and it goes through the net. There's not much the foul because there was no rebounding going on.
Waukee hasn't really taken it down low much.
They've been doing on the drive or outside.
We'll see how everything shakes out here, and we're going to have a foul on Emily Sorensen. Sorensen and a couple others were already not too happy with the officiating. They had a chat with the official after the buzzer sounded at the end of the first half, and the official kind of said, well, we're not going to talk about it. Mona Billick goes all the way, gets swatted away by Maranzalo, and Kirsten Hauks on the rebound. Hauk gives it up to Zalo.
Good help defense down there that time.
Sophia Hope for 3, misses everything. Zalo's on the rebound, tries to rip it away in a jump ball.
Tied up by Billick.
When Hope can hit her threes, she's on.
Yeah.
And it's really good for Waukee. And then when she's off, Waukee just kind of struggles.
Yeah, because it gives them that extra threat outside
and
and makes it that much tougher to defend.
Right now, Sadie Moss, she's hanging with her, but nothing too crazy.
Man-to-man defense, and then
foul on Romy Croat.
A little hand check, I think, maybe there.
Ball number 32, Romy Croat.
So we got 2 quick fouls here to start.
Yeah, we had to go deep into the second quarter to get that many.
Waukee Northwest didn't get their first foul till 4:28 left in the second quarter. Hauk working on Alameda. Nothing going. Northwest defense is really tightened up here. There's a loss of a ball by Yokiel. And here comes Vonna Billick. Sadie Moss on a trailer, and Northwest has the lead. Boy, it is amazing how quickly things shifted for Waukee here.
Yeah, they outscored them. Northwest outscored them 16-10 in the second.
Zalo misses on an air ball, and Northwest gets it. Yeah, Waukee looked really good through the first quarter, and then have just kind of fallen off here. And Northwest looking for a big win here. Again, 10th in the rankings, but top 8 get home court advantage in the postseason. So Northwest flirting with that, just on the outside looking in. Alami, that one got partially blocked, but they're going to say it is Waukee ball. That was an interesting call.
Yeah,
because that got blocked. Take a look at the previous shot. Sadie Moss working her way inside. Nobody picks her up.
Yeah.
Nice left-handed layup.
It's not like she can sneak down the lane. She's the tallest player out there. You got to pick her up.
Hauk. All the way down low, back outside. Sorensen's left open for three, and it rims out. Good rebound by Croat. Or knocked out by Croat.
Yep.
Seemed like Northwest was letting Waukee go pretty deep down low and then kind of worked their way back outside. Vonda Billick for three. Moss on the rebound. Fights for it down low, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, they've been double teaming the penetration now. They were letting them go one-on-one down the lane in that first half, but now they're coming over and helping.
Changed it pretty quick.
Off the backside on defense.
Weren't going to let it happen. Ball is poked free, and Emily Sorensen gets it. And Croat gets called on the foul. That's a freshman mistake.
Yeah.
That's two quick ones on Romy.
That's her second foul, second team foul.
Sorensen will bring it up. She's got 18 in this one. She'll go all the way with the left hand, and it won't fall.
There again, they give her a little late flash down low, so she had to alter the shot.
Waukee is just cold on offense. Haven't scored in quite a while, even dating back to the second quarter, because it was 33-26 with like 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah.
Croat off glass, tough shot, won't go. Another fight for the rebound, and another jump ball. And it will go to Waukee. Boy, Sadie Moss is going to be bruised up tomorrow because banging elbows down low. You surprised Northwest continues the press here?
No, it just enough to slow it down enough so they don't get the quick attack. And there again, see, they come off help defense. That time she got through, though.
Yeah, Kirsten Hauk, worked her way all the way down low. And in about 3.5 minutes,
to get their first points.
Waukee has their first points. I mean, Northwest only has 2 as well, so we've slowed down significantly here. Alameda off a screen, rims out. Maranzalo that time, good box out. That's the one thing for Northwest. A couple offensive rebounds, just not great boxing out by Waukee.
Good closeout by Moss on Hope over there.
She's even good guarding on the perimeter. Tatum DeVries knocked it away. And Alameda comes racing back the other way. And a foul on Kirsten Hauk. Like she kind of lost her footing, and Hauk just happened to have a hand in there. Second foul on Hauk.
Kirsten Hauk, that's her second. Team second.
Cassidy Danberg's going to come in for Northwest, the freshman.
She's gotten a couple good minutes this year. They kind of, I think she's a lot of the height.
Yeah.
She comes in at 6'1" as just a freshman. Sadie Moss down low, too hard over top of Sophia Hope.
One time she didn't make a good move and put it off the glass there.
Sadie's got to be careful. Kind of stuck that elbow out again, trying to get room.
Don't think she quite knew where the defender was on her hip.
Williams all the way. Good basket by Gentry Williams.
Well, you called her quick before, and we saw it right there. That was just a boom right down the baseline.
Northwest was pretty quick to get back down the floor. DeVries, not enough there. Moss to the corner, good ball movement. Somebody's open, it's Tatum DeVries for 3, and it goes. She lives up to the last name when it comes from shooting beyond the three-point line. Dad and brother obviously up at Drake University. You're Missouri Valley Conference leaders, Drake University.
Yep.
We are tied at 38 with over 2.5 to go here in the third quarter.
10 on the clock.
Hauk will work her way down low, and the layup will go. It wasn't pretty.
Looked like she cleared a little room there.
Yeah. It's been a couple of those on both sides tonight. They're letting them play. We saw that in the first quarter.
From the start, little contact here and there.
Danberg got Zalo in the air, goes all the way and gets it to go.
Good move out of the freshman.
Well, that was really good. She knew it right when Zalo left the ground. Hauk thought about a three. They're trying to get it down to Sorensen.
Scoring pace picking up a little bit now here at the end of the third.
Emily for three. Yes. That's 21 for her. You know, with Waukee, Sophia Hope's technically their center, but it feels like a lot of times they don't really have a center.
They don't, yeah. Because they shoot from the perimeter, everybody does.
Take a timeout. 43-40, Waukee leads.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee on top of Northwest. Take a look at the last basket by Waukee. Emily Sorensen just kind of working her way free after, Northwest almost had a triple team down low trying to keep up with Sophia Hope. But as we were saying before the break, Sophia Hope's, you can put her as a center, but the way she shoots and plays, she doesn't really do a ton of post moves. Waukee really doesn't have a center.
No, she's not the typical back to the basket type center, which you don't see many of those too much anymore, but Moss may be more of that than anything.
I've always thought, watching the state tournament, you and I have called state tournament games you much longer than I have, but the teams that can really do well at the state tournament seem to be the ones that have post play. I think of Bofelli with North Scott. She was like one of the best I've ever seen, and she's up at UNI now. But
and Audie Crooks.
Yeah, Audie Crooks,
look
obviously.
What she's doing now, starting to come on at Iowa State.
Big 12 Player of the Week. But you can win shooting. Johnston's done that.
But again, take it in and bring it back out.
Well, and
opens up so much more.
They had Jada Gyamfi, so.
Yeah.
Sorensen, step back three. Why not?
Okay. Flashing back to the first quarter here.
I like how she holds her release at the top. It's a good form thing. She's got 24. 24 out of the 46.
Saw the line, got the feet squared behind the line. Northwest doesn't have to try to respond quick here. They can work and get a bucket.
Boy, Danberg's working hard down low. Sadie Moss is on the perimeter. Now she'll drive baseline through contact and a foul on Maranzalo.
Moss, this will be her fourth time to the line tonight.
I was surprised they weren't putting her down on the block with Danberg, because you got two centers on the floor here. Sadie knocks down her first.
Back into the game for Wolves, number 10, Aaliyah Al-Hamid, for 32, Romy Crowley.
Sadie will try one more. There will be 8 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock here in the third quarter. She knocks it down.
And that's big, too, when you are going to the post, making those post moves, and you knock down the free throws.
That press working a little bit harder here. Northwest forces the turnover.
So now there's about 4 seconds differential.
It's felt like every Waukee versus Waukee Northwest girls game. Just kind of close for a while, and then somebody does eventually pull away. Waukee wanted an over and a back. Vanna Billett gets blocked from behind. Maranzalo's got it. Shot clock is dead. And Waukee will look for a good shot here to end the quarter and send it to the fourth. Sorensen's been hot. She's got back-to-back threes. 10 seconds. Hauk, baseline, blocked away by Moss. Nope, foul is called. It was close at the line, but Moss gets called on it. That is Sadie's first? Second foul.
Second one, yeah.
And Kirsten Hauk will go to the line to shoot two. She already has one free throw made tonight. First one goes for Kirsten Hauk.
Number 54, Cassidy Danberg, in the game for Northwest.
Danberg did not get much rest. jumps right back into the ball game after being subbed out for a few seconds. Kirsten knocks them both down from the line. Crow at the horn from half court. Oh my, just misses.
Caught a lot of the rim on that one.
The lead is 6. Waukee leads over Northwest 48-42. We'll see you in the fourth quarter. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network. Do you want to switch?
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? It's SpongeBob. SpongeBob and Patrick are here at Waukee Northwest High School. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, those guys have been at every single Waukee game. I respect it. Well, the key.
Northwest started out good, strong defense to start the third, and then Waukee Sorensen started finding some room to shoot it and got back on track. Outscored them 14-9 in the third.
Romy Croat for 3, no. Sorensen with the rebound, shoved away Sadie Moss. Sophia Hope on a trailer, back outside. Maranzalo for 3, won't go. That would have been a big shot here to start the quarter. But we'll see what happens. Blake Walker, Dart Danielson with you here. One more quarter left. We're obviously going to run a little behind for the boys' game. But make sure to stick around because it's been must-watch basketball every single time Waukee and Waukee Northwest face off.
Yeah, you can almost guarantee it's going to be close one way or the other.
Waukee had the blowout over Northwest last year at the Waukee Fieldhouse, but you kind of expected that after how close that first game was. Sadie Moss for 3 goes! What hasn't she done tonight? I mean, my goodness. Another arid pass down low, and the lead is 4. And Northwest has a chance to bring it right back. Crow all the way through traffic. Won't fall. Sorensen and somebody else at the bottom of the pile. I'm assuming it's Sadie Moss. Yes, it is. Jump ball to be Waukee ball.
This series reminds me when I first moved to Central Iowa. We'll see the replay here on the buzzer beater, shot clock beater.
Oh, that was, did they count that as a 2 or a 3? 2.
2.
Okay.
As I was going to say, when I first came, it was Johnson and Urbandale had this kind of rivalry where it didn't matter. You could, one of the teams could be having a terrible season, but when it came to play each other, it was always back and forth.
4 fouls on Kirsten Hauk now. So that makes things interesting. Emily Sorensen goes to the bench, and Lydia Smith checks in. Emily Sorensen has 4 fouls, excuse me, not Kirsten Hauk. So Sorensen goes to the bench. Lydia Smith checks in. Lydia's kind of an interesting story. I'm pretty sure she was on JV to start the year and then got called up, and she's been getting more minutes as the season's gone on. Here comes a couple doubles. Sophia Hope for 3. That won't fall. She can't seem to get going tonight.
Yeah, she's, like you said, when she gets on track.
Moss on the low post. Gets it blocked by Lydia Smith. That's out of bounds off of Moss. What did I say? I mean, Lydia Smith comes in.
Little spark there.
She's only 5'9", and she's a senior. So she really hasn't played a lot at the varsity level, but she's getting the start here, or she's getting the go at it here. And Coach Franklin wisely takes a timeout. It'll be a quick 30-second timeout.
Yeah, when you know you're not getting many minutes, you want to get in there and you're going to boom, put all you can into it. Hope you get more minutes. So, Waukee, a little lead, but still they got to think back that first half. They had a 10-point lead, and Northwest creeped back. So you just can't get comfortable in this game with a small lead like that.
Waukee winners of 3 out of their last 5. Northwest winners of 3 out of their last 5. Northwest looking for their 3rd win in a row. They're playing against their 5th-ranked team in a row. There's Coach Powell talking with his girls. .56 to go. Waukee will throw in, and Northwest will show some pressure here. Out of the break. Oh, down the floor. Maranzalo's got it. Layup off glass. Good defense by Alami. That's out of bounds. That's going to be Waukee ball.
Yeah, she got in there with just enough hand. Didn't foul, but just altered that shot a little bit.
That was really nice.
That was nice recovery to get down the floor. We'll see how long they wait to put Sorensen back in.
This Northwest team, if they don't get home court advantage, they're going to be the most pesky team that you do not want to see in your sub-state. Croat somehow gets it off a steal. She wasn't even looking. They go all the way down the floor to Logan Vogt. Vogt misses the layup but gets fouled.
Yeah, that was one of those you see in football where you're watching and then you put your hand up at the right time and knock it away.
So Zalo gets called on the foul. That's her 3rd, and Logan Vogt will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's still just 2 team fouls on Waukee, none on Northwest.
And Logan rims out, in and out on her 1st.
Added herself because she knows every point it's going to
come down to it.
This last 5:41 here.
It feels like someone's due for a run.
Yeah, we haven't seen any big run. We've seen some cold streaks here and there, but no big runs.
Logan misses both, but Croat's on the rebound. Good save by the freshman. Alamids, jumper won't go. Milwaukee grabs the rebound. Zalo to Hope. Hope grabs, spins, turns, won't go. Gets her own rebound, tries again, and it goes.
Well, Waukee's been pushing it a little more, and they finally connect. They've had a couple breakaways they haven't connected on.
Travel called on carry by Croat. Well, in the 3rd quarter, it took them 3.5 minutes to score. This quarter, it takes them 2.5 minutes to score. So, yeah, it takes a little bit. The lead is 6. Waukee off the inbound, somehow got it saved. Gentry Williams on the far side. Coach Franklin says, let's calm down. And Kirsten Houck will run point. Williams, 15 seconds on the shot clock for Houck. Houck baseline. Hope a long 3. Gets it to go. Probably the most guarded she's been all night from beyond the 3-point line, and that is a huge shot to give the lead lead to 9 for Waukee.
Yeah, she's got all 5 of their points here in the 4th quarter.
Croat spinning, works her way down low. Floater won't go. Moss is on the rebound. Tough layup goes.
Man, that was a high wire contortion act there.
Boy, her and Sophia Hope are just going at it down low.
Well, it's who's going to step up and take control here late.
Waukee wants to run. Franklin says no. Houck doesn't care. It goes all the way. It's fouled. She never looked over. Coach Franklin was saying, no, don't go.
That's what they let them do in that 1st quarter, drive down the lane and weren't helping, and they did a better job of that help defense, and now they let him get those seams again.
That's the 3rd foul on Sadie Moss. Houck knocks down the 1st. She's got 13. And you won't see Emily Sorensen for probably another 2 minutes.
Yeah. Especially when they're holding on to a little lead here.
Kirsten knocks them both down from the charity stripe. 5 free throws made tonight for her. Waukee still pressing a little bit. The lead is 9.
And no need to panic yet. Throw up a wild 3. Continue work, get a good shot.
Danberg down low. Moss got it knocked away. Tatum DeVries for 3. No. That's out of bounds on Houck. And nope, it was last touch by Billick. But the ref was right there. I was looking over some monitor. So.
Yeah, I was trying to look through the screen here and thought it was out too, but.
You take it like a chainsaw, just cut like a U shape right here.
Or get some plywood and mold some platform or something.
Yeah, we could, yeah. That ball's knocked free by Croat, turned around, and it goes. That is Romy's first basket since the first quarter when she had 11 points. Sophia Hope draws a foul. It's a blocking foul on Vanna Billick. And back into the ball game is Emily Sorensen.
That's her second foul, second team foul.
Comes in with 3:44. Let's see.
Now this will be interesting because if I'm Northwest, I am taking it at Emily Sorensen. That might be what Coach Powell might talk about here. So timeout on the floor for Northwest, and it will be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Welcome back to the end, to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Coming to the end here of this first game, 55-48. Waukee on top of Waukee Northwest. It's going to get tight down here at the end, but honestly, Dar, play of the game is probably Sophia Hope's three more than anything, because that kind of extended things open.
Kind of extended it out a little bit with Sorensen, who'd been the outside threat here. And we'll see again if they talked about taking it at Sorensen if you get a chance here.
Hope outside, Zalo for three, yes. That is a huge shot from Zalo.
Yeah, extends that lead out even more here.
She's got 7 and the lead is 10. That's the largest it's been since probably the first quarter. Alami down low to Moss. That's where the bread and butter's been at tonight. Moss back turned, gets it to go. He's got 22.
And if you're Waukee, you can go ahead and give that up, a 2 and not foul. You don't want to give them points with the clock stop.
And Waukee's not going to run. I mean, they're gonna wait, even if they beat the press down the floor. "15 seconds on the shot clock for Williams. Sorensen, long, arid pass down low. Probably didn't need to take it there. So 58-50 here with 2:43 to go.
Good stop for Northwest.
Are you surprised that Waukee's still pressing? Northwest going to need a couple baskets here. Down low, tough pass, and Hauk gets called on the foul. Must have reached around just last second. That's just the third foul on Waukee. Third foul on Hauk. And remember, Emily Sorensen still has 4 fouls, so keep an eye on her here.
Yeah, she must have hooked her just coming through the lane a little bit.
Danberg, low post, spinning, and fouled.
That's what you want. Go to the line, get points while the clock is stopped.
She's going to be good. I mean, you can just tell. Even as a
already
freshman,
has some moves.
Not playing, like even just there, you're like, if she's doing that as a freshman and she's 6'1", I mean, you think she's going to grow just a little bit more. Watch out. Off back iron. Need those. Northwest, obviously, 2 big missed free throws by Logan Vogt.
Need a little more arch follow through.
She misses both. They fight for the rebound. Back outside. Vanna Billick for 3. They'll take it. First basket of the night for Vanna Billick. Couldn't come at a better time.
No. Only one time when the missed free throws help you out a little bit, maybe.
Williams for 3, doesn't respond. Zalo gets called on the overback. Boy, that's 4 fouls on Waukee. The thing is, I'm just surprised they tried it. 4 on Zalo.
Oh, 4 on Zalo, but 5.
5 total, so now
we're shooting 2 from here on out.
Coach Franklin wants a timeout. She will get it.
You see that kick out for 3.
Waukee will take a full timeout. They're going to try to hang on to this one here. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network. Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. 58-53. Waukee on top of Waukee Northwest.
2 free throws coming.
Yep, 2 free throws coming. I mean, it's all a matter of can you finish the game.
Can you finish it? Yeah. And you hit these 2 free throws, you got a 1-possession game, and Waukee has tried to slow it down a little bit, milk the clock, but ended up getting some turnovers, and then the foul numbers have picked up, so every foul here is 2. Whereas Northwest has 3 fouls to give you. They could be a little more aggressive.
Yeah. Now, the free throw line has not been kind to Waukee Northwest. Vonnebillick knocks that one down. She hit that big 3. That's just her 4th point of the night. They've all come into the 4th quarter. One more for Billick, and it rattles in. The lead is 4. Or 3, excuse me, for Waukee.
West, number 24, Logan Vogt.
Remember, Emily Sorensen still has 4 fouls, so her and Kirsten Hauk have 4 fouls. Sorensen gets it across the timeline. Sophia Hope. How conservative does Waukee play here?
I think you run the clock down a little bit.
You definitely don't want to come up empty.
Maybe down to about 10, and then you go.
It doubles Hope for a second, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hauk trying to direct traffic. Nobody's open. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Williams to Zalo, 2 seconds, 3 at the horn. It goes! Marin Zalo, her second 3 of the quarter.
And a big one.
That is a backbreaker for Northwest, 61-55. That was an off-balance, off-screen 3. How about that by the sophomore? Logan Vogt all the way, misses the layup. Moss on the rebound. You don't need a 3. Vogt tries again, and that goes. Well, we're picking up here. 1 minute to go. 3-point game.
They still got 3 fouls to give, Northwest does. They could be a little aggressive here.
It's coming down to it. 45 seconds to go. Hauk waiting at the top of the key. Not really much going, and a foul on Sadie Moss. It didn't look like it was intentional by Sadie, based off her body language, but I hate to say it, it resets the shot clock.
And that's 4 on her.
So that's 4 on her, plus it resets the shot clock.
I'd go aggressive on the inbound, try to get a steal. Oh, yep, there we go, foul. Because that puts them at, 14 fouls now.
We've thrown the shot clock thing out of it because they're going to get a foul anytime. Coach Powell wants to think about it a little bit. I mean, it's new. I mean, you're still working out the kinks of how do we go about the end of the game when we have this 5 foul bonus?
5 foul, and then you got the shot clock that plays into it.
And you get 2 shots. So I don't know. Things get pretty interesting here.
Yeah, do you try to go, do you try to just go after the worst shooter on the floor right away? But you got to do that with not making it too obvious and get it intentional.
So Kirsten Hauk, 74% free throw shooter. Sorensen, 79. Yokiel's 50 or 68. 58% for Gentry Williams. Zalo 75.
Yeah,
and
you got a
Hope
solid
75.
free throw shooter, Zoll.
I mean,
You're
really,
the top 5-6.
Gentry Williams would be the one if they want to foul. She'd be the one they need to foul, but I don't know. I mean, this gets interesting here. 5 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock, and the lead is 3. Or you could just get a steal. Long pass. Sorensen's got it. Jump ball. Is it Northwest ball? Yes, it is. The one thing they didn't want to do. Northwest will get the full shot clock to do something with it. This is the closest a girls' game has been here in this series, so it gets exciting. This is it. 3 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Croat back outside. Who takes the shot? Doesn't need to be a 3. Billick says it doesn't need to be, and she misses off the bottom of the basket, and a foul is called on Moss. And Sadie Moss is done for the night, if this is indeed on Sadie Moss. Yeah, I don't think it is. It's on Romy Croat. So Sophia Hope, a 75% free throw shooter, will go to the line. 1 free throw gives you a little bit better breathing. 2 gives you a good steady heartbeat.
You're right, they didn't need to.
Didn't need a 3.
3, because on a made basket, then you can press. But now, this is big because you got then 2 possession here.
Sadie Moss checks out. They're going to put their shooter, Tatum DeVries, in the ballgame. Sophia Hope gets 1 more free throw here.
Northwest with just 1 timeout left.
Hope misses them both. And she grabs the rebound. Hauk's got it now. And she's fouled.
Oh, that was just a bad bounce over
tough
Northwest.
Bounce for Northwest.
They were going for it, and it came off right to.
That's the free throw you want when you're purposely trying to miss.
Well, yeah.
And now Kirsten Hauk will go to the line to shoot.
A couple times at Northwest, they both went up and came down and knocked it away. Now, 1 here could have just about do it with 17 seconds.
Think. We keep having substitutions. Romy Croat checks out. And Sadie Moss checks in. Maybe this is your way to ice the free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Just sub a lot.
They've got 1 timeout, Northwest does.
Referee finally says, okay, you're done.
Yeah, let's go.
Hauk knocks down the first. Good night for Kirsten Hauk. She's got 15.
Yeah, averaging 11.
Second one, no good. Hope tries to fight for the rebound, 14 seconds. They got to go quick. All the way, Croat gets blocked by Zalo, and another foul, and Waukee is going to hang on here in Northwest.
And just hang on, as you said.
Yeah.
Northwest had a couple shots to tie it or get back, but
you don't want to face this Northwest team down the stretch. They're really starting to figure things out. Waukee, another close win. Beat Ankeny 54-50. Fell short to Dowling by just 7. As Lauren Zalo knocks down the free throw. Her 3-pointer is really probably what's going to go down as what was the game winner.
Well, and then Hope stepped up. Hope had been cold all night. She hits that one. Then Zalo hits one.
It had taken a little bit. Waukee hadn't beat Northwest. But Waukee, as the 3-pointer goes for Northwest, it won't matter. 64-61. Waukee has swept Waukee Northwest on the girls' side. Tatum DeVries was the one who knocked down the 3 there at the end. Very good showing by Waukee, good showing by Northwest. You just love it when these 2 teams face.
Yeah, some good poise down the stretch by Waukee to hang on for the win.
What a game it was. Emily Sorensen, 24 points for Waukee. And Sadie Moss finishes with 22. Those are your leaders tonight. We'll step aside for our game break, our fast break show, and we will be back for the second game. You're watching Waukee versus Waukee Northwest on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 2-1 on the shot clock. Hauk fires up a prayer and it goes.
England brings it up, drives in, crosses over, and 1.
welcome to the CISN Fast Break Show. I am your host, Blake Walker. We hope you're staying warm wherever you're watching our Fast Break Show this week. We did not play last week because of the snow and the cold. We did have our last game as Waukee versus Valley. We're going to talk about that one here in just a few minutes. We also have a couple rankings on the boys and girls side coming up for you, an interview with Chad Gillick, Johnston's head girls basketball coach, and much, much more. Let's take a jump right into the Waukee versus Valley instant classic from 2 Fridays ago. Rogers will throw in. 0.5 on the clock. It's Rogers. Costello at the horn. It goes! Mason Costello wins it at the horn for Waukee in the greatest game I have ever seen! You are kidding me! Holy cow! A miracle has happened at the Waukee Fieldhouse. Mason Costello has etched his name in history.
Well, wait a minute. He didn't call bank. Does that count?
I do not believe what I have just seen. Taking a look at the new rankings, courtesy of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Not a ton of changes, but a couple near the back end of the top 10. Johnston's still your number 1 team. They're ranked top 25 nationally in some polls. That's how good Johnston has been. Davenport North is at 2. Dowling Catholic beat Waukee. They are at 3. Waukee is at 4. Ankeny Centennial starting to pick things up recently. They're at number 5. Defending state champion Pleasant Valley's at 6. Ankeny holds serve at 7. Cedar Falls is at 8th. Cedar Rapids Prairie jumps 1 spot to the 9th position. Waukee Northwest jumps 3 spots to the 10th spot. West Des Moines Valley slipping a little bit. They're back to the 11th position after being 9th last week. Southeast Polk is 10th, the only team under 500 in the polls. Sioux City East is 13th, Iowa City West is 14th, and Sioux City West rounds out your top 15. Nobody dropped out. And on to the boys' rankings, courtesy of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Cedar Rapids Kennedy is the number 1 team, no question about it. The Cougars are still undefeated and hold the number 1 position. Valley, despite losing on a half-court buzzer beater to Waukee, is number 2 in the rankings. Dubuque Senior at 3, North Scott at 4. So a couple teams from Eastern Iowa making their presence felt in the top 5. Waukee rounds out the 5th position. Ankeny Centennial is 6th. They beat Ankeny, so they have above them as Ankeny sits 7th. Iowa City West is 8th. Cedar Falls is 9th. And Linmar rounds out your top 10. We will step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back with our interview with head coach Chad Gillick of the Johnston girls basketball team. You're watching the CISN Fast Break Show.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Welcome back to the CISM Fast Break Show. I am your host, Blake Walker. Had a chance to sit down with Johnston girls basketball coach Chad Gillick and talk about the Dragons' very impressive season so far. Here with Johnston girls basketball head coach Chad Gillick. Coach, thanks for joining us here. You haven't played very much here in the last week or so. Talk about what it's been like here this last week. Have you been able to practice? And you know what? Yes, you had a couple weeks off for winter break, but now you get a little bit extra break to kind of help prepare.
Yeah. Well, we have been able to practice for the most part. I think we missed a day. But we've been lucky. A lot of us, I know a lot of teams and us especially, we use a boys scout team. So if we go through a long period of time where we haven't played or we have a game get canceled, like we knew we weren't going to play Friday night. So Thursday when we came in for practice, we basically played a game with our scout team. We just put 8-minute quarters up. We keep score. We go through like a game. So have those boys push us just so that we aren't, you get in a rut of practicing. Nobody likes to practice 5, 6, 7 days in a row. They want to play. So that helps break things up a little bit, and it's good for us.
How would you evaluate the season so far? I memean, you're still perfect, 12-0, beating a couple out-of-state teams. Statistically, seems like it's one of the better teams you guys have had.
It definitely offensively has been one of the better teams that we've had. I think we're averaging about 73 points a game. Our team record, I think, is about 68 points a game for a season. So we're doing really well. We got a bunch of offensive options. We don't really have a lot of girls that other teams can't, just let go or not focus on. Everyone's got to be accounted for. Our girls, we like to play offense. We are an offensive team, but we've also gotten better defensively. I think, we've kept most teams around 50 points or under 50 points. And so we tell our girls all the time, if you can keep your opponents at 50 points, there's a really good chance we're going to win those games.
How do you kind of go about this year? It's almost a replica of last season. You get through pretty much unscathed and then obviously slip here at the end. But, is there anything you're changing coaching wise as you lead up this way that can help you guys prepare as you head towards state tournament time?
Well, one of the big things we did this year is we kind of split up our team amongst our coaching staff and said, this is kind of going to be your responsibilities for this year. So our coaches have kind of focused on certain areas, which I think has helped a little bit for this year. And then we spent a lot of time with these girls this year with kind of some team building and just make sure we're getting along and ready for that stretch. Last year we weren't as close knit as a team as we needed to be down the stretch, and you could see that at the state tournament when it came down to the state championship game. So we're kind of exactly where we're at last year, undefeated, going into Dowling at Dowling. But then Dowling took it to us last year. They really took it to us at their place last year. And so we've talked to the girls about making sure we don't let that happen again.
Coach, you got a couple girls at the top senior wise, and then you got a couple of younger ones that play. You talk about that unity. What's that like, having a couple senior leaders and then you have a couple sophomores and juniors that can pick things up on the back end?
Well, yeah, we really rely heavily on our seniors, Aaliyah Riley, Eiley Tankey. They're two of our captains. We rely on them a lot. I give them a lot of kind of responsibility to make sure that the girls are, in sync, or if things aren't happening, we go to them and say, you guys need to refocus the group and, make sure that we're all on the right page here. And so, having them, our young kids really do look up to them. We have a couple of, freshmen that play, a couple sophomores that play, who all are really good basketball players, but they look up to these, Aaliyah and Eiley. They've played in 3 straight state championship games, so they have a ton of experience. And so those kids look to that, and those seniors are doing a great job being leaders this year.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate your time, and good luck to you and the Dragons this week. Make sure to stay warm.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Coach. Once again, I want to give a shout out to head coach Chad Gillick for his time with us and speaking with us. We wish him luck in the Dragons the rest of the season and appreciate every coach who sits down and chats with us every single week on the Central Iowa Sports Network Fast Break Show. Let's take a look at the games that we have upcoming this week or going on this week here on CISN. On Tuesday, Southeast Polk takes on Waukee Northwest. Should be a pretty good girls matchup. That's a battle between two teams close in the rankings. On the boys' side, it's two teams trying to maybe crack the top 10 of their own. Bodie Goodman looks like he's going to be really talented for Southeast Polk already this season. And Tigas has been very phenomenal as well for Waukee Northwest. They're coming off the upset win over Valley. On Friday, it is a fun doubleheader. Johnston takes on Dowling. Should be a phenomenal girls matchup as two of the top 3 teams in the state square off. And for the boys' side, also high-flying action in that one, of course. And then on Friday as well, it's the Battle of Key. Waukee versus Waukee Northwest. Yet another installment in this already classic rivalry. Waukee swept Northwest the first time these two teams met this season in both boys and girls basketball for the first time ever. That will do it for us here on the Central Iowa Sports Network Fast Break Show. We appreciate everyone for watching. We hope you've stayed warm, you've stayed safe, and you're enjoying the game so far. We'll send you to the next game. I'm Blake Walker. Thanks for watching.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiarmandAuto.com.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there, move it, move it, move it!
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there, move it, move it, move it!
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Welcome back to Waukee Northwest. We get ready for the second half of the doubleheader here tonight. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. The girls' game ended up being a three-pointer thanks to a late shot at the buzzer, but it was tight throughout, and as you mentioned, Blake, these games tend to be pretty close between these two teams, and especially the boys' game has been pretty back and forth over the last several years.
Yeah, given take away the game at Waukee the last time these two teams played, second time they played, I should say, Waukee kind of took them to the woodshed. But other than that, especially here in this building, it's been close, and it keeps close. Obviously, we all remember Cade Kelderman's shot last year to win it. These two teams played at the state tournament as well, so very familiar with each other.
And it was 72-61 Waukee in the first meeting here, and they'll match up again tonight. Good crowd on hand for this. Lots of students on both sides, and it should be an interesting evening here. Let's talk about some of the players we'll see that'll stand out.
Well, Mason Costello has been the talk of the town. I mean, literally, he is the talk of the town. Obviously hit that big shot against Valley. But other than that, I mean, he's been solid. He's averaging 17.5 per game. For Waukee Northwest, can I say the whole starting five is their key player? Because they don't really have a star. I mean, Grant Tigas is their go-to guy. Okay. But they can have one guy step up every single time. Sandro Billick, Luke Hart, Grant Tigas. It's kind of everywhere. It's kind of a close your eyes, put your hand in a basket, pick out a name, he'll go off tonight.
Yeah, they have good balance that way. And like you say, Tigas, the other night at Southeast Polk, he was kind of quiet there for a while and came on. But, Luke Hart had a good game just, overall. So they're, which can be good because then you can't really focus on one player. And if the others step up, then you got a chance to, be balanced overall.
I will say that, the balance, you talk about balance in the schedule for Waukee and Waukee Northwest is kind of everywhere. Waukee only has 4 losses. A couple of them, kind of head scratchers. Roosevelt, and then they slipped against Dowling, and you're like, well, Dowling's good, but they're not that good. And then Northwest just beat Valley. So you're like, okay, well, maybe things are on the up and up. So I think Northwest caught Waukee at a pretty good time, and I think Waukee caught Northwest at a bad time.
Yeah, we see that sometimes high school. You get, you don't always have one team that's dominant. Valley is a good example too. They've played lights out for a while, and then they've had a couple stumbles here and there. So, well, let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back and be about ready for starting lineups and to get the second half of the doubleheader kicked off here from Waukee Northwest on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Waukee Northwest High School, the second half of the doubleheader here. The girls lived up to the rivalry, a 3-point ball game. Now the boys here. Waukee here at Northwest, just across town. On a chilly night, but a lot of warm fans inside the Blake, and that's been one of the tales of this rivalry, too, since the two schools started up.
Yeah, it has. I mean, they show up. I mean, we saw the football game this past season. It was unbelievable, and rain, snow, sleet, or shine. I mean, it's in the negatives. You know, everybody's feeling good. Everybody wants to be here. Obviously, last year was just heightened. You know, you had two of the best players in the state, but it's still good. These two teams still don't like each other.
And I think some of that, too, is like there's so much trepidation when you say we're going to build another high school and things, but they've kind of embraced it now, and it's like, yeah, this works. We got good teams on both sides. It's a good rivalry.
And you want bragging rights.
Yeah. So they're about ready for the starting lineups here. And we'll get the introductions. Waukee Northwest, a couple players in double figures, one pretty close, and then 3 in double figures for Waukee, and another pretty close, so a lot of balanced scoring. Costello averaging 17.5, the lead, Waukee, and Grant Tigas, as we talked about, 16 for Northwest. And there'll be a few makeup games coming up.
Should be. I mean, the last week and a half, especially last week, obviously a lot of stuff was canceled or thrown out. So, yeah, there should be quite a few makeup games coming up, which that gets interesting because you got to get them done. So, shove them together.
And
first for the visitors from Waukee, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Mason Costello. A 6'2" senior, number 11, Dion Jenkins. A 6'5" senior, number 22, Jaden Rogers. A 6'7" senior, number 30, Owen Shipper. And a 6'6" sophomore, number 32, Evan Jacobson. The head coach of the Warriors is Kevin Kanaski. And now, here is your starting lineup for your Northwest Wolves. A 6'3" junior, number 4, Maverick Indoor. A 6'2" senior, number 5, Luke Hart. A 5'11" senior, number 11, Andrew Coates. A 6'4" senior, number 25, Grant Tigas. And a 6'7" sophomore, number 30, London Davis. The head coach of the Wolves is Brett Watson.
so there you have it, the introductions. The power isn't going out, that's just the light show here for the introductions.
I tell you what, I'm excited to watch Landon Davis tonight. The post battle is going to be really fun. Evan Jacobson's one of the top centers that's coming up here in the league. And then Landon Davis, a sophomore, hasn't started every game. This is just his 6th start of the year. They've put Natish Sakaranthi on the bench, so keep an eye on the post play tonight. I think that's going to be a big factor tonight as we go throughout.
It'll be interesting, to see how that matches up here. Shipper will step in against Landon Davis to jump it up here. Waukee Northwest, here we go. Quick tap to Waukee there in the blue road uniforms, or purple road uniforms, I should say. The white is Waukee. Lob in the dunk! Right away to Jaden Rogers.
Kind of came off the backside, did a really nice job setting himself in. Nicely done.
Here's Waukee Northwest. Tigges kicks it outside. Underneath to Inman, but he'll kick it back out. Cross to Tigges for 3. No good. Rebound battle for. Pulled down by Shipper.
We talked about it. Tigges, realistically, seems to be the best option for Waukee Northwest. It's just a matter of if he can get going.
Costello gets it outside. Jacobson back inside. Looks. Now kicks it. Back to Jacobson. Over to Costello. Shot clock at 10. Shot is up. No good. Rebound pulled down. Quick out to Inman. AU waits, lets the defense go by, and gets the bucket.
The joke writes itself that the kid named Maverick put on the brakes and let him fly right by.
Yeah. And it's 2-2. Inside, and the foul will be called.
That's what I was really excited to see. Take a look at the oop here to start the game. This is set up pretty well.
Just back door right there, and beautiful pass.
But yeah, Jacobson and Davis. I mean, that's the matchup we wanted to watch tonight.
Jacobson.
Evans just a sophomore, 6'6" sophomore. Good presence down low.
Gets the free throw.
So our scoreboard off.
Yeah, they have.
I've been here when this has been a problem.
Haven't put Northwest points up yet.
It's kind of a delayed scoreboard. I will say that. Whenever a shot goes in, it takes a little bit to get the points up on the board. I remember I called the game here last year, and the time just didn't work.
So now they got.
Well, it's 3-2. We're
3-2,
correct.
yeah.
It's 2-0 on the actual board.
Yeah, on our screen, but we're looking at the big scoreboard here, and it's.
They're going to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah. They called IT. That's what they said. Did you try unplugging it? Let's take a break. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
All right, they fixed the scoreboard here inside the gym, and Jacobson gets the second free throw to give Waukee a 4-2 lead. And here's Northwest with the ball. top with it. Here's Inman for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Costello. They'll get it quickly up the floor to Jenkins. Back over, lob inside, up and good by Shipper.
Shipper's great. I mean, he's just kind of one of those seniors that waited his turn, waited till he got older, and then now he's in the starting lineup. He makes a big difference.
Tigas drives in, gets it to Inman. Hand off, over to Tigas. He runs through the lane, dishes it off. Good defense by Waukee, shot clock at 10. Spinning back in, they tried to dump it in. Side to Shipper, or to Davis. Now down the lane, up and good. It's Jenkins.
And if you're Waukee, you played so many close games this year that felt like they didn't need to be close games. You just want to put the foot on the gas pedal and just go if you're Waukee.
Northwest with it. Inman drives in, kicks it outside to Tigas. He drives. Contorts can't get it to go. Pulled down by Jacobson. Waukee on a 6-0 run here. There's a three. No good. Rebound. Battle for. And it'll stay with Waukee.
The game is changing a lot. I don't know. I've always been a fan of rebounding, but rebounding when tapping the ball out has just always been very interesting to me.
You see that pass and then all the way down and up and good.
And I guess I'm my father's son because I love the good two-handed rebound. But the whole tipping out is just interesting to me.
Yeah, now it's tap it back out. Out to Jenkins. Jenkins back up top to Costello for three, rolls in and out. Jenkins with the rebound. He'll draw the foul, though. I think that'll be on the floor.
You know it's good when the smallest guy on the floor is getting the rebound and boxing him out. Nicely done by Jenkins.
Spencer Johnson with the foul. Luke Hart with the foul. Get my Waukee Northwest mix up. Jacobson inside, spins, puts it up over the top of Davis.
Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Waukee. You're getting it down to your post play where you think you have an advantage.
30-second timeout. Yeah, 8-0 run.
I mean, just really good post play. Backs him right down. Hart or Davis just can't keep up.
Boom.
It's a good start.
And the timeout called as Waukee Northwest wants to talk this over a little bit. See the coach there trying to figure out how to stop that.
Coach Watson, formerly at Indianola, jumps up to Waukee Northwest when they split.
And now looks like Waukee will come out in some pressure.
Why not? I mean, 8-point lead. Why not put a lot of pressure on Northwest, who's already going to be feeling reeling here.
Up to Coase, back up to Inman. Now here's Tigas with it. Just 2 points in the first half of the first quarter for Northwest. Tigas backs in, kicks it out to Inman. He drives, he's double teamed. Tried to throw it back out of there, but collapsing defense by Waukee.
They're doing a good job, like you just said. I mean, they collapse really well. They're not letting one guy sit on an island, helping each other out down low, and Waukee Northwest just looks flustered.
They're going to put in
a lot
of guys.
Colin Rice is in. Sandro Billick is in.
Mac Heitland. So
Coach Watson says we need to restart.
Yep, going to retry it here. Out to Jacobson on the wing, now down on the baseline. Turnaround short, missed by Rogers. Here comes Waukee Northwest. On the drive, gets inside, trapped in there, kicks it out for three. No good. Rebound pull down and fouled. Good power by Pappenberg. He had some good minutes the other night.
That was number 32, Evan Jacobson. That's his first foul.
Jacobson gets whistled. Dylan Rice brings you a good bit of size down low, 6'7".
And they get a foul again on the inbound.
They're going to get
Tigas?
Keyshawn Moore.
Second team foul.
Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong one again here. Keyshawn Moore. And 3 rolls out, no good. Battle for the rebound.
Jay White gets called.
3 fouls here.
Fouls on number 3, Jay White. His first foul.
Inside, the only problem is Northwest has gotten no points off it.
3 fouls in about 30 seconds. Not ideal.
Into the game for the Warriors.
They rotate it around, looking for Tigas. Knocked away, and now thrown up ahead.
Look
on
out.
the run out, but a little too much of a hurry. Waukee thinks they should get the ball.
Coach Kanaski is on fire over here. He thought for sure it was Waukee ball.
I couldn't tell you. It looked like.
Yeah, it was touched.
Was it touched?
We're looking at a quick little small replay off here to the side. It was touched last second by Northwest, so
But
just a simple miss.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it got up in the air, tried to throw it inside, Vogt, and now he gets it back, and it's a jump ball. We stay with Northwest.
Also, another thing, Rogers can dunk. I'm pretty sure he got ahead of himself because everybody was like, oh, he's going to dunk it.
Yeah, he's going.
Just kind of a little too far behind.
20 seconds on the clock for Northwest. Tigas. And he got caught up on Jacobson, and they call a held ball. Going to go back to Waukee. So the time of possession was real good on their end, but they got no points out of it.
It seems like that's been a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, only 2 points in almost 6 minutes for Northwest.
Costello throws it up top to Jacobson. Good movement there. White drives in. And he'll draw the offensive foul.
That's 2 on Jay.
And that's 4 on Waukee, so the next one will be a 2-shot foul.
And the way Waukee Northwest is shooting, they're probably hoping that they can get that foul. So
yeah, because they picked up 3 of them down there in that one possession.
Free yourself up a little bit.
And then get no points out of it. So now if they get a foul, at least they go to the line for 2 here. As Luke Hart brings it up. Throws it over the left side. Felix. The top. Here's a 3. No good. Good rebound inside. Pulled down. And the 3.
One of them was bound to go in. They were getting a little too cold from beyond the 3-point line.
Luke Hart finally gets him on the board. Good news, it's only a 5-point lead by Waukee.
I was going to say, Waukee hasn't
that.
really played much better.
Billick for 3. Earls down and no good. Rebounded out on the run is Jenkins. Stops, kicks, 3. Good by Rogers.
Yeah, that is a huge shot by Jaden Rogers in transition with a man in his face.
Here comes Northwest back the other way. Hart gives it off, gets it back. Over the boat. Billick. 3, no good. Battle for the rebound, almost. Waukee almost fought themselves out of the ball, but they get it back. Pull up 3, no good. Jacobs is right underneath, but he can't get the rebound.
It's a rough start for Mason.
Taken away by Heitland. And the travel by Billick.
Take a look at the replay here. Rogers gets it up front, and good job by Jenkins to know that he's coming right back from behind. And I mean, that's a tough shot. That's not easy. Northwest has had good looks. They just, lit on the basket right now.
Northwest with it. Or excuse me, Waukee with it. Jenkins gets it up top. Jacobson fakes. Now will pull up the big man as airballs it.
That's a good look.
Yeah.
At least it shows and tells Landon Davis, hey, play up. Just make sure you don't leave him, because, Evan can make those.
Yeah, but Davis played it just tight enough to kind of throw it off. About 7-second difference here between the shot and the play clock. Tigas down the lane, has it knocked away, and a foul called. This will be 2 shots.
Fouls on number 11,
Deion Jenkins.
Waukee Northwest under 30 seconds is going to have only 7 points at least. It's bad, but Waukee, who's one of the higher scoring teams in the state, only has 13 points. So you can't be too upset right now.
Tigas misses the first free throw. 66% free throw shooter. We get one more here. And misses them both. Rebound pulled down by Costello. Shot clock not in play as we're under 30 seconds on the game clock. And Waukee looks like they're going to just hold it for 1.
It's not the most pretty first quarter I've ever seen.
Waukee fans like it because they're up. Into Jacobson. Squares up. Backs in. Little right-handed hook. Doesn't go. Quickly up the floor, and the horn will sound. End the quarter 13-5 here. Waukee on top after 1. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Back here at Waukee Northwest, an entertaining first quarter, not a high-scoring one, 13-5. Waukee over Northwest after 1. And Waukee Northwest got to find a way to get some consistent offense going here, Blake.
Yeah, they do it. And not turn the ball over.
And that one knocked away. It'll go back to Waukee Northwest.
Like I said earlier, good misses, if that means anything. They're taking good shots. Waukee's not really hitting either. Mason Costello's been cold, so can't be too upset. You're only down by 8.
Jenkins hounding Luke Hart as he brings it up the floor. Get it outside. Davis now.
And in Iowa High School basketball, 10-point leads mean nothing.
Yeah. Vogt spins back, hands it off. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Down the lane, runner rolls in and good for Luke Hart.
Working hard here early.
He's got 5 of the 7 for Northwest. Now that's the thing Northwest just said. They didn't score a lot, but they aren't behind by much, and there's a travel by Deion Jenkins.
Now in the NBA, that is not a travel.
Yeah.
This is Iowa High School basketball. That is a travel.
So Inman comes back in. You see the drive here.
Yeah, just good swinging. And, Jacobson had good help, but good floater attempt.
I think Inman and then Coase came back in too, I believe. Pressure again by Waukee. Looks like full court man pressure. They get into Hart, and then everybody Kind of drops back. Coase to Inman, back to Coase. He drives in, puts it up and one.
Boy, he must have got bumped. Mason Costello, I guess, came in.
Let's see it here.
Let's see. Who'd they get the foul? Or Costello. Must have just barely snuck his hand in there. Now it's the Warriors who have gone cold.
Now a 5-0 run here by Northwest. Waukee yet to score in the second. Lob again and it goes.
I think they've been working on that in practice. But now nobody's going to take their eyes off Jaden Rogers.
That was a reverse angle camera of the first dunk on the other side of the rim.
My goodness.
Hart again gets it out to Davis. Inman kicks it out to Coase for three. No good. Battle for it. Pulled out of there by Jenkins. Fans wanted to push. Out to Rogers. Down the lane. Jacobson and one.
And he's just a solid, fundamental player. If you remember Seth Tuttle at UNI a couple years ago, that's what he reminds me of. Just a really solid center. I mean, he's quick to move, and he knows when he has a matchup advantage, and he just works so well.
Davis tried to get back and tried to act like he was out of the way, but
it's an out there comparison. But I'm glad some people know who Seth Tuttle is because he was.
Well, being a UNI grad,
he was
them I know,
phenomenal at UNI.
Free throw bounces down. And now a 5-point run by Waukee to follow the 5-point run by Northwest to start the quarter, and it's back up to a 8-point lead here for Waukee.
That was quick.
Yeah. A couple of 3-point plays on both sides. Lob it up top to Tigges. He goes in, fakes, dumps it right in. Grant Tigges his first points of the night.
That was courtesy basketball. Jaden Rogers didn't even want to jump.
Rogers, he's been flying high tonight. Dishes this one out, almost has it stolen. Keyshawn Moore in there, pulls it out. Waukee taking plenty of time, looking for a screen high. Back over for three. No. In and out. Luke Hart will bring it up.
Everybody on the floor can hit a three, and that's not easy for a lot of defenses.
Dish out to Inman. He almost has it stripped. Spins to the hole. High banker, no good, and the rebound will go out to Waukee.
I believe this is the lob.
There it is, boom.
Well, he almost didn't get up there.
Here comes Waukee, lead at 6. Keyshawn Moore with it, drives, kicks it back. Costello. And they'll reset it.
Carlos.
And Moore will pull up. No good. Battle underneath. Pulled out of there by Shipper.
Carlos Carui on the floor here for Waukee.
Costello behind the back. No look pass. Oh.
The Harlem Globetrotters might be in town.
Well, we got plenty of highlights tonight. On the drive, Hart high, and he gets fouled at the end. So he'll get 2. Fouled by Costello. Let's see the replay here. Dribbles in, behind the back, no look for the easy layup.
Heads up play.
Here's the free throw. Good. By Luke Hart. He's got 6.
Yeah, a couple good minutes here for him.
32, Kevin Jacobson back into the Warriors. Number 24, Colin Rice back into the game for Northwest.
Second one rattles out, no good. Waukee again. Up high, they look in there, Jenkins. Three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Boat. Off the miss by Kareem.
Waukee is a quick trigger off the screens.
Boat gets caught up inside, loses it.
Nice play by Deion Jenkins.
Yeah, he forces the turnover there.
I hope people appreciate Deion Jenkins because he's got to be one of the more underrated guards. He's not going to score 10 points a night, but man, he's going to set up his teammates really well.
Yeah, he's going to set him up and then he'll play defense too.
Played a lot 2 years ago, and then last year just kind of pushed aside a little bit, but he's come back strong this year, and he's fun to watch.
Rotated over to Rogers, back up top. Fake by Jacobson. Baseline. Inside and knocked away. Hart pushes it up the floor. Back out. Boat for three, no good. Slapped around and a foul. I believe they call that a loose ball foul in the NBA.
I went for it, and then that shot by Boat, that was forced. Trying to set up a better shot there, and you know, teams get down by 5+, and you're like, oh, we need a three to get back into it. Well, no.
Tigges' second team foul here on Northwest.
I did not see this score at 13 minutes. Or at 3 minutes to go in the second.
Running shot is up and good by Jenkins. Lead up to 9 now. Down the lane, runner pops in and out. Picked up by Coase. Three by Hart, short. Jacobson tiptoes the end line.
Somehow.
Got those big feet back just enough.
If he was on the Northwest side, they would have all said that was out of bounds.
Yeah. Here's Jenkins with it. Pulls up for three. No. Hart will bring it back the other way. Coase. Bounce pass down low to Poppenberg. He had some good minutes the other night against Southeast Polk. Down the lane, the runner not going to go. Rebounded by Schipper. Rogers over for three. No. Got a little cold on both sides now.
Kanaski is not happy with the shot selection. By the way, he turned around and said to his bench, why? Settling for threes.
Drop it back now over Hart for three, short.
Actually, everybody's settling for threes.
Everybody's putting them up.
Not great basketball.
Schipper, look inside now. Looking for Costello, or Rogers, excuse me. Up top to Jacobson. He'll go with a running right-hander, no good. The hook shot doesn't work either.
It just feels like there's no offensive sets right now.
No,
it just kind of feels like we're running and gunning, and it's not really doing anything.
Throw it around a couple passes and shoot it.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Hart spins over. Back up top to Coase. 12 on the shot clock. Backs in again, spins. No good. Jacobson rebound.
That was great defense by Carlos Carui. Just kind of put his hands up.
Under a minute to play. They will have to shoot it here. About a 17-second differential. Waukee with a 9-point lead, looking to build it before the half. Poked away by Hart. Picked up over to Jacobson.
28 seconds left.
He drives in, spins, turns, fires, no good. Rebound to Poppenberg. Wolves now have a chance for last shot.
You out of breath yet?
Yeah. A lot been going on, not a lot of scoring.
Yeah, only 13 points in the first half for Northwest.
Hart harassed out there by Curry.
He's got to be careful.
6 seconds. Throws it over for three. Tegas, no good. Coase gets it short at the buzzer. Wow. A lot of action, no scoring.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
That was a crazy.
Welcome to the CIML.
Crazy quarter there, and Northwest still within shooting range of, being in this.
Yeah, like I said, 10-point leads really don't matter, but both teams are ice cold. I don't know. This will be a fun second half.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and check out the scoring here at the halftime after this on CISN.TV.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Here at Waukee Northwest High School, Waukee leads 22-13 at the half. We'll run down the first half scoring for you. For Northwest, 6 for Luke Hart, 3 for Andrew Coase, 2 for Maverick Inman, and 2 for Grant Tigas. For Waukee, 7 each for Jaden Rogers and Evan Jacobson, 4 for Owen Shipper and Dion Jenkins. And yeah, that's just 4 who scored there, and 4 who scored for Waukee Northwest. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker. It's been entertaining. If you like high scoring, it hasn't been the greatest game ever.
I mean, it's had its moments.
Yeah.
A couple good plays, couple lobs, couple good passes. Northwest can't hit the broadside of a barn. Waukee has hit a couple more shots, but they're ice cold from beyond the three-point line.
And Jaden Rogers has dunked on an alley-oop from both sides of the rim, so
it's just been rough. I mean, you know, this is definitely the worst Waukee Northwest has played this year. They're just kind of stumped on offense. Can't really get any good looks, but this game can switch so quickly.
Yeah, Coach Brent Watson, that one time they came down and they got 3 straight fouls under the basket. Then they end up coming away with no points out of that, you know, and he's got to say, hey, take our time, let's get that shot and complete them, because, you know, we're getting looks in there, you know, it's been a good battle. Jacobson inside there against Landon Davis. So far,
yeah, it has.
Jacobson with the best of it, 7 points. Davis, no points, and they haven't really gotten him the ball a whole lot.
I think you just got to get it to Jacobson a little bit more. When you're Waukee, when does it get to the point where you're like, okay, the 3-ball's not working, or do they just say it'll eventually go in? That's what it seems like Waukee Northwest is doing, and it will. I mean, it's not going to be cold forever. So, I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things that will work itself out.
We mentioned the state champion volleyball team. They were introduced here at halftime and recognized just before the dance team came out, and before we came back from break. So let's see, it was 13-5 after one, and then it was a 9-8 quarter, the second quarter. Waukee outscored them by one there. So anything can happen in the second half. Stay with us. It's Waukee Northwest. We'll be back with more coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car is on injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 Kickoff Event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 Kickoff Event at Diamond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DiarmondAuto.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Here at halftime, Waukee Northwest and the boys half of the doubleheader. The girls' game was a 3-point ball game. This one, who knows? 9-point lead for Waukee at the half. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker, and we know anything could happen in the second half.
And it's a Waukee versus Waukee Northwest game. You're exactly right. Anything can happen.
Thanks to you that are watching here from home, warm at home, and a lot of fans out here tonight. What are you doing on cold Friday night? Come out and watch some good high school basketball.
I put on shorts and come call basketball games. That's how I do it.
I got long johns on underneath here, and you're wearing shorts.
I'm fine. It's not that cold.
Yeah, I had I did a caucus night thing with a guy in, was it Massachusetts? He said, well, this talk about the cold is, I said, well, some people it will, but you get used to it, you know. And I said, actually, it warmed up from 15 below to 5 below, and that felt warm. And then 20 felt balmy the other day. So, yeah, your blood gets thicker here. And we'll see who's going to heat up, though, for Waukee and Waukee Northwest. As Waukee will start with the ball. They're in the purple. And Waukee Northwest, the home team, the Wolves, in the white uniforms to start the second half. There's Jenkins with it. He crosses over, drives the lane, falling down. How did that go?
What in the world?
Dion Jenkins, unbelievable. He's fallen down, gets it up into the hoop. Lead to 11, the biggest of the night. Inman throws it outside. Tigges drives. Little left-handed scoop.
Watch, now all the points are going to come.
Yeah, now it'll be now
the floodgates open.
Back and forth here. Jaden Rogers gets it inside. Jacobson. Kick out. Pull up for a rattling two by Costello. His first points of the night.
It's been a while.
Leading scorer, and he's got 2. Crossover. Tigges. Rotated up top there. On the drive, Inman kicks out for Tigges for 3. No good. Rebound Costello on the far side. He'll push it up the floor to Schiffer. Now Costello directing traffic there. Up high, lobs it in to Schiffer. Now over to Inman. 15 on the shot clock. Good defense here. Back out. Down the lane and almost got it to go, but it's pulled down.
Waukee is a
Rogers.
Good rebounding team. I mean, they're just really good at going up, getting rebounds. Rogers specifically.
Coes could not get it to fall. Halfway through the third quarter, and there's a grab on the drive by Inman.
Well, and then the horn blew really quickly there. Did something happen at the table? He called that foul, and immediately the horn went beep. So I didn't know if something happened, but I guess not. Yep, something happened. Right. Our whole scoring system's down now. Or at least it was down.
Well, the clock is up there with we had a scoreboard trouble earlier.
I swear the negative temperatures outside are not affecting the scoreboard inside, but
and it's not the high face scoring either that's burning the board up.
Waukee AD's coming over and looking at it. I don't know.
Although Waukee might be right on pace, but anyway, we'll take a break while they sort it out here on CISN.TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Back here, they figured it out, I think.
Maybe. We might not have like the scores on
the different player scores, but they have the clock right and the score right. And here's Waukee with the ball. Back again, spinning around, up and good is Costello. He's got 6 here in the third.
They needed him to fire up.
And there's a foul called on Waukee.
Now they got to give Waukee their points.
First,
Waukee doesn't have points on the board.
And the foul isn't right either. There's 2 fouls for Northwest, 1 for Waukee. That's wrong. They dribble all the way down, back up top with it. Heitland There's a three, no good. Rebounded by Rogers, off the miss by Billick. Here's Costello, stop and go. Back up top. Gets it back inside, dumps it into Jacobson. Is a blocked by Davis. Nice defense.
Met him at the top.
Oh, tried to reverse layup, but Costello was there, or Rogers is there rather, to block it.
One day Waukee will get their 2 points on the scoreboard. Our scoreboard is right, but they still haven't given Waukee 2 points.
And the foul situation isn't right
still
either.
not
Team
right.
fouls. Dump it in again to Jacobson and a push from behind. Foul on Billick.
Foul on number 22, Sandra Billick.
Well, there they got it back now. First on Billick, third team foul on Northwest. Well, that part they don't have right either.
They're having a tough time tonight.
Did you take the thing out and blow the dust out of it?
I saw them unplug something and put it back in.
Like in the commercial?
Yeah.
For
I saw
Geico?
them unplug it and plug it back in. So.
Help desk is busy now, but if you'd like to leave your number, we'll call you back.
Seriously. I don't know why this is such a problem, but see, look, they unplugged that little white charger-looking thing in over and over again.
Is that to the laptop that they're?
I don't know. Like, are they running it off an
scores in?
iPad? And the iPad's not charged, or?
I don't know. When I played, you had the simple lights on the scoreboard. It wasn't.
Back in my day, it was a simple
we put
touch.
the score up by hand.
It was a touch thing. Seriously. Waukee just wants their points. And we got another timeout. Mason Costello is Costello's just upset. And rightfully so. You know, you're trying to play. You want to get in a groove. You can't get in a groove if you don't get time in a row. So just kind of disappointing.
So what do you want to do, Randy? Take a break? Okay, Randy, our director, says take a break. We'll do that here on CISN.TV.
It's the Diamond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Back here at Waukee Northwest, the officials talking it over. Some kind of scoreboard issue.
We think
here.
internet
we
related.
Think maybe internet related. Yeah.
Just wait. They're going to tell us they're going to move it over to the other gym.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I'm just very glad last year when Waukee broke the backboard that CISN wasn't calling that game, because that just would have been, we wouldn't have been able to call the other game. They moved it to the other gym. We wouldn't have been able to do it.
Oh, Randy would have pulled out a long cord and strung it out there. He's resourceful.
Oh, I see another iPad coming in.
Okay, maybe that's the deal.
One guy was on the phone. I see another iPad.
Go back to when my kids played ball. They didn't let us use the scoreboard. They had the flip numbers that you did. And
seriously.
Okay, I think we'll be ready to start.
For who knows how long.
It's not like we had a little offensive momentum going, but anyway.
Yeah.
Waukee will inbound under the basket there. Costello will throw it in. Well, that happens. Technology is great until you have something that doesn't work, and then, and it's like
now we're playing music. Maybe that's all they fixed. They just played music so that way that could keep people occupied.
Oh, the board's back up. They don't have the team fouls right, but our scoreboard is right.
I mean, they just can't. They can't figure it out. Part of me is like, you just got to do it manually.
Yeah.
So you can play. I've seen like 2 people on the phone.
I didn't even pull any, prep to talk about during.
Well, I do have some news. Next Saturday, Waukee will be hosting the MVC CIML / Everyone's Invited tournament. Not a tournament, but we have 3 games on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Linn-Mar will play Roosevelt. Valley will play Kennedy, which should be phenomenal.
Be a really good game, yeah.
Waukee plays Sioux City East, I believe. So, a couple good games thrown in there. And we're back to the sidelines. This is like a rain delay in football.
Yeah.
But no, great basketball upcoming. It's gonna be fun, and we're getting down to it. We got state wrestling here next month, so that'll be fun. And
then won't be long to have basketball, and
yeah, we're gonna be down to it here.
So, and next week it's supposed to get up above 30, which means some of this stuff might melt a little bit.
Yeah, we hope so. Get a nice heat wave coming in.
And
I don't know.
They're having everybody's kind of, it's like, okay, what do you do?
Yeah,
players there, you see them trying to stay a little bit warm. It's been a while.
For Northwest, this hurts them more. I mean, you're trying to get in rhythm, you're trying to get moving, and now it's like, well, now we just stop, and we're basically having another halftime. So it's like, what are we supposed to do? Can you imagine if this happened like last year in this game? Like 2 of the big, like everybody's here and this happens? It's just kind of an unfortunate downside. But Waukee uses the same exact system, so that's why Waukee's AD is down there.
Yeah,
he's helping out. I think Kanaski went to use the bathroom. He went off to the side and then came back in. So, I mean, the students are restless. Everybody else, there, you're just trying to settle back in here. Let me see if I can see some scores. Maybe I can look up some scores here. Look on the girls' side.
Another non-basketball related, but CIML kind of Caden Proctor.
Yeah.
In the portal from Alabama. A lot of talk he might end up in Iowa.
Yeah,
coming home
back
to Iowa. That'd be an interesting pickup, especially with them in their line. And
that would be huge for Iowa. Good to see him possibly coming back. Let's see. A couple girls' scores. Anything crazy? Nobody's putting in scores. Johnston ended up defeating Dowling 43-31, which you hold Johnston 43 points. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Indianola defeats Newton. Nothing crazy there. Pretty standard night. I'll go look at the boys' scores. I cannot believe this hasn't been fixed. Lincoln, Council Bluffs Lincoln defeats Sergeant Bluff Luton 46-34. That's a pretty big score here in the top class. Iowa City West defeats number 4 Linn-Mar 52-47. So McCaffrey and the boys are getting things rolling. Liberty defeats Iowa City High 59-58. And Dubuque Senior defeats Western Dubuque 62-42. Johnston defeats Dowling 47-40.
All right, I think they're coming back out, so we may be ready to go.
Oh, my goodness.
2:45 to play. Waukee's ball under the basket. They throw it out deep to Keyshawn Moore. He dribbles in. Costello, stop and go. Jacobson up high. Drives in the lane, gets it out of there before the 3-second call. Costello hop skips and gets it to go.
He's catching fire. I mean,
Wow.
much needed for Waukee, and it was just a missing piece. And now that he's rolling, Waukee's rolling.
8 points for him, all in the third quarter. High screen, down the lane, Hart runner, no good. Jacobson the rebound. And back the other way, Shipper. And so out of the stoppage, 4 straight points here for Waukee. Was that a full timeout?
I did not check. It is a.
I thought
I don't know.
I thought it was a full. We want to take a break.
Might as well stay here.
Oh, stay here. We'll see. This is Costello. Stepped through and got it to go.
Good response. I mean, just good out of the break. Weren't flustered by the time stoppage.
His 8th point here in the third quarter. And then you see the rebound back the other way to Shipper.
But, I mean, you think about it, Northwest and Waukee, first time these two teams played back at Waukee to start the year, close game all throughout. Waukee comes on the road, and you're like, okay, well, the road team has not done well recently in this series, and Waukee's just cruising right now. I mean,
that might be why they came out, wanted to get up.
17-point lead, you're like, I did not have this on my bingo card. I mean, it's just kind of been a off night for Northwest. It's a team that just beat Valley.
Yeah.
And I know Valley's not playing the best ball right now, but.
And here they're trying to get something going, and then we have a little stoppage because of the scoreboard, so we'll see. Under 2 minutes to play third quarter. Still got the fourth quarter to go.
Well, and another thing, the environment that's usually here has not gotten going tonight. Northwest has really not. The crowd, the student section has not been in it at all, and they haven't had a chance.
Because they've trailed here. You're right. Yeah.
I mean, you could still come back. There's still time, but
they get a little run going. Maybe cut it down to here. There's Coase down the lane, looking, trap, throws it up. Oh, in and out. Battle for it underneath was Vogt, and that'll go out to Waukee.
Yeah, how weird is the CIML? Dowling just beat Waukee, and then Johnston just beat Dowling. Night in and night out.
Here's Waukee with it again. Jacobson up high. Costello for 3, short. And here's Vogt with the rebound. Vogt dribbles through, kicks it over.
Just needs something here if you're Northwest.
Trying to get it going. Tigges hands it off. Coase. And then a foul will be called. A little push out there by Jai White.
It's 3 on him.
Yep. Second team foul, third personal on White. Tigges has it taken away. Jacobson breaks away the other way.
Oh.
He looked back and saw Poppenberg and decided just to lay it in.
That's smart.
Yeah. And now taken away in the lane again by Shipper. Back over to Shipper. Around the horn they go, over to White. Looking for Jacobson in on the post. Poppenberg on him. Backs him in, turns, doesn't get it to go. Rebound comes off to Vogt. Jacobson looking for a foul there. Down to Tigges for 3. No good. They can't buy a bucket now.
One of those games where you might throw the game tape in the trash.
Yeah. White drives, misses. Jacobson with a pretty putback. And that'll end the quarter. 40-19.
Here is tonight's winning 50-50 round.
Let's see the putback here.
Just no quit. I mean, just no
off
quit.
the miss.
7-6-3-1.
Tips it in. We'll go the fourth quarter, 40-19. Waukee leading Northwest on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Back at Waukee, Grant Tigas out there. He had 6 points in the third quarter. The problem was those were the only points for Northwest in the third quarter.
That'll do it to you.
Dar Danielson, Blake Walker's Waukee Northwest in the white starts the fourth quarter here. Down.
They're also starting to file out.
There's a three up, no good. Rebound back the other way. Lob, and that will not be the third dunk of the night for Rogers as he ends up in the student section. And
they tried.
Ball goes back to Northwest.
Now, for Waukee, knowing Kanaski, he's going to say, do not play like you are up by 21 points.
Inman drives and hits it.
You don't have to hurry. You have a massive lead. You can just take your time. And for Northwest, they just couldn't buy a bucket. I mean, they've had good luck, or they've had good shots. They just, I don't know. Some nights you just can't hit it, and tonight, unfortunately for them, it's just not been it.
And then that stoppage came right when they were trying to get something
that
going.
That
and
didn't
it
help.
And
it's not like that's home cooking for Northwest.
No.
That did not help. So, because I'm sure they'd bring that up if that was somewhere else. But, no, it just hasn't been their night.
Jacobson looks, throws it over to Costello. Back to Jacobson. Has it partially blocked from behind by Davis. Now taken away.
Oh, boy. I don't usually call it, but that was a terrible call. He knocked it free, and then Tigas bounced it off his knee, and then they called the foul.
Well, that's a third team foul. That still isn't right on the scoreboard, but you got the time of the score. There's a shot by Coes, and he's fouled. And that'll be against Jenkins. His second on the team. Coes goes to the line. Misses.
Free throw line has also not been their friend tonight.
Second free throw. Rattles in and out. Jacobson with the rebound. Yeah, barring a major comeback here, you're right. This is when you're just going to say, well,
ugly.
It was a cold night and we were cold. And
it took about 7 steps.
Yeah. Costello under the basket. Walked to the baseline, threw it out, and then they called the travel. Keyshawn Moore back in for Costello. And Jenkins hounding hard as he brings it over. Inman drills in, throws it across into the stands, looking for Tigas.
Next Saturday, obviously big showcase. Next week as well on the Central Iowa Sports Network. We're going to the public school side for the first time in ever. We are covering Des Moines Roosevelt. I know we'll get Lincoln in there. So a couple public school games coming your way next week.
There's a three by Roger.
Good night for him.
Gives him 10 points, including 2 dunks. back to Waukee. Jacobson, long three. Coach Kanaski didn't quite say too much there, but.
Well, you know, with a lead like this, you can cut off 35 seconds at a time. It's not like you got to get fancy here.
Inman with the three.
And you don't have a point quota to meet. Yeah, it's not been a great night shooting, but no point in turning that around.
And a little scoop is no good. Tigas. Yeah, I'm wondering when they start wholesale subs here, if they do.
Now, you know, just kind of getting lazy here on defense.
Down the lane, up, no good. Tap back is good by Davis. That's his first bucket of the night. That was a big part, too. He didn't get going tonight.
Which, you know, only his sixth start.
Yeah.
Still a little young in the process.
There's a three, no good. Hart with it. Throws it up ahead, has Inman on the run out, and he puts it off the glass.
Timeout.
Timeout, Warriors.
Kanaski says, I think you're getting a little lazy. Full.
Is that full? We'll take, well, let's watch the replay here. Maverick on the flyby for the bucket. And we'll take a timeout here on CISN.TV. Back here at Waukee Northwest, the Wolves having a rough night here against Waukee. 43-28, Dar Danielson, Blake Walker.
But it's only a 15-point game.
Yeah, it still is. With over half a quarter to go.
It's not over.
But we haven't seen any big runs out of Northwest yet, but we'll see.
I'll never forget, first ever Waukee Northwest basketball game, you and I called it. Waukee Northwest was down by a lot, came all the way back and won it.
There's a block by Davis. He rejects Keyshawn Moore. Yeah, I remember that. That was
wild. Northwest fans had already left. They thought it was over, and then they were trying to get back in.
Oh, there's almost a steal by Inman, then a foul by Hart. So Northwest not dropping off here. See the block. Nice block from behind by Davis.
Timed it up well.
Drive, a look underneath, and safe back to Northwest. Up ahead to Tigas. Tigas pulls up, off the glass, good. His first points of the fourth quarter, he's got 10.
Don't turn the dial yet.
Down to 13. Was up to 21 at one point.
Not very long ago.
Jenkins pulls it out. He's stuck out there, gets it to Costello. Drives down the lane and good. Costello with 10, all of those here in the second half. 8 in the third quarter. Hart throws it up high, no good. Up the floor to Costello.
Again, you don't need to,
Yeah.
I was going to say, you don't need to rush here.
And Costello gets his own rebound. And timeout. Coach Kanaski again, I think, is
30.
He's frustrated because it's
burned
some shot clock, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he knows. You know, you haven't played well, but you've played well enough to have a lead like this that you're just kind of, you don't want to get complacent and just give up. You know, this is definitely the most dead environment we've seen at a Waukee Northwest game. that you just, before you know it, things can creep back up on you and you can be in trouble again. So just got to be smart.
So it'll be 16 on the shot clock. Waukee will get it under their own bucket. And Inman almost knocked that away. Back outside, Jenkins now knocked away on the floor. If they kept it going for a little while longer, they could have got a shot clock violation.
Yeah, got away.
Got 7 left on the shot clock.
I'm sure that's what you got to tell them. Hey, clock, look at the clock.
3 minutes to play. Waukee will inbound. Throw it in the backcourt, and now they're telling him, look at the shot clock. So he drives all the way in, kicks it over, no good, put back no good. Rebound comes off to Northwest. Over to Tigas for 3, no. That would have been a big shot.
Yeah, would have cut it down to 12.
You give them a little momentum. They just haven't had a spark here.
Haven't had a run, you know?
Yeah.
Just nothing really working.
And here comes Waukee again. Top, now over to Rogers. Inside pass to Costello. And he puts it up and in.
Almost got an and one, kind of bumped into his back. Waukee did not get that point on the scoreboard, so don't tell anyone. There we go. Last thing Waukee Northwest wants is the scoreboard stopping again.
That's his second foul.
Jacobs is second.
Andrew goes back into the Northwest lineup.
13 foul.
This PA announcer, I swear I've heard, unless he's done state tournament stuff, I swear I've heard this guy before.
It does sound a little familiar, doesn't it? There's a 3, not going to go, but slapped out. Tigas saves it to Inman. Heitland up and gets it.
Andrew Coast.
Or excuse me, that's Coast.
Hey, you know what?
Wow. Jenkins drives.
You know, Northwest going to drop to 500 again, and you know, it's just, they might just be one of those teams that will be inconsistent. You know, one night you can be on, one night you'll be off, and unfortunately for them tonight, just wasn't on.
Tigas for 3, no good. Rebound up to Costello. Costello spins, and they foul him.
And
not a bad foul.
Like I said, Waukee has not played well. I mean, it's not, this just doesn't feel like a Waukee game, but.
Oh, they're going to say he was shooting? I thought they got him on the floor, but. Well, that was Jenkins driving. Costello misses a free throw. He's got 12. All in the second half, and he did kind of get going in that third quarter and kind of kept pushing him ahead. He makes the second one. Well, they've been averaging about 69.
Yeah.
They're only at 50, but.
Another thing that tonight does, first time in this rivalry, that one team will have won every game in the regular season, both boys and girls. And who'd have thunk it would have been Waukee, because at the beginning of this rivalry, Waukee Northwest looked dominant.
Yeah. Hart hits the bucket.
This will be a 30-second
30-second timeout. The lead was up to 21 at one point. They cut it down to, what was it, 13, but then just never get closer.
Waukee will hold their lead in the CIML. They'll jump to 10-1. That's the thing. 9-4 will be 10-4, but 10-1 in the conference. So that's, you know, that's a plus for them. They don't really win outside the conference. Centennial still second. Valley still third. Waukee Northwest will drop to 4-7 in the conference. Looking ahead, Waukee has Ankeny Centennial next week. That'll be a good one. Luke Winkle and company, and then at Urbandale, and then they face Sioux City East on the MVC CIML Showdown.
Urbandale's shown some flashes, but just doesn't seem like they've run with the other
Urbandale
teams
played
up there.
Valley tonight. I have no idea how that turned out. Circle it, February 6th. Waukee goes to Valley. I'm sure Valley will be chomping at the bit.
Well, and they've been a team that was last year. They were young and they were back and forth, and then they put it together. So
Northwest has Grandview Christian next week, and then Ankeny.
Another foul on Tigas. 15 fouls, so they're shooting 2.
Was that intentional? I was looking at my stats.
What's that?
Was that an intentional foul? Or
No, it's just the 5th, so they got.
I didn't know if Northwest was going to try to free throw their way back into this game.
Well, may have been. I don't know. He just kind of reached in there.
Down by 17.
I think he was just trying to poke it away and get something going.
I'd be surprised if they were.
Jacobson with 12, make it 13 points. 3, no good. Jacobson with the rebound. I haven't kept the rebounds, but Jacobson could be close to a double-double here.
I have no idea why they're trying to foul.
Heitland with the foul.
I don't know.
Now we're going to see the line change here. Making sure your shirt's tucked in before you go in the game.
Well, this is a good win for Waukee. I mean, you circle it and you know this could be a trap game. And they just didn't let it get to them once. They stayed consistent, did not let the environment get to them because the environment never got here. I mean, it just never got loud in here.
Let's see, Spencer Johnson, Cooper Andrews, Noor Bijik. Who else we got in there? Joshua Gossman is in. And looks like
Sankaranti.
So get a little playing time. Jacobson.
Northwest, number 10, Kate Hoffmeyer. Number 20, Lawrence Ackenbach. Number 34, Drew Fleming. And number 35,
And on the drive, kicked out. Down the lane, tried to pass across, stolen away. And another foul.
Fouls on number 23, Caden McEnroe.
Caden McEnroe. Are you serious? It's late, sorry.
Yeah.
It's.
I tell you what, they open those doors down there.
Yeah, it gets a little chilly, doesn't it?
Yeah. I can't say anything now.
Yeah, you're wearing shorts. And we're supposed to have a wind chill warning. Hits them both, 56-34. Down the lane, can't get it to go, but Landon Day, or no, that's Cade Hoffmeyer will go to the free throw line.
Cade Hoffmeyer, the line, shooting 2.
Hoffmeyer gets it for the second one. And
that should do it.
Yep. Three at the buzzer. And that will do it. 56-35 is the final here. Run down the scoring quick. Mason Costello with 12 to lead Waukee. 8 for Dion Jenkins, 2 for Carlos Curry. Let's see, 15 for Jacobson, 8 for Shipper. Rogers with 10. For Northwest, 10 for Grant Tigas, 9 for Maverick Inman, 5 for Andrew Coase, 8 for Luke Hart, 1 for Cade Hoffmeyer, 2 for Landon Davis. So, again, one of these that you just kind of say, okay,
bury
one more
the film.
night.
Yeah, bury the film. I mean, just
And-
kind of one of those games for Northwest. Just couldn't hit anything. I mean, you had open shots, just nothing went down. Not really even a great game for Waukee either. Just both teams are going to want to say, all right, let's just forget this game happened, move on. Good win for Waukee.
Waukee goes to 10-4. Northwest falls to 7-6. Thanks to Blake Walker, Randy, and the rest of the crew here. That's going to wrap it up. I'm Dar Danielson on CISN.TV.